trapped inside this spell. Now I feel it, now I feel it. Your demons drag me close to hell. I can feel it.
Too cold, standing in the middle of the downpour, looking in the mirror 'cause it's only you.
slow motion crew, and we up in our growlings when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the moss room. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak.
So introducing the We Are City Worldwide Fan Channel Club Membership Scheme. It's a chance for you guys to support the channel just a little bit more. In this video, this short little video, I'm just going to explain to you what it is, what you'll get from each of them, and will it affect the channel? That's probably the main question you guys are thinking of. Of course, you guys want to know, will it affect the channel? I'll answer that straight away. No, nothing on the channel will change. Everything will be exactly the same. It already is. Nothing's changing. This membership scheme, this club, the We Are City Club, is just a little bit extra for you guys if you want to, really support the channel and just get a little bit extra. And in that case, you'll be paying. So I'll tell you what it is and what you'll get for each one. So the We Are City Bronze Club, this is our, first starting tier of membership. And to be part of the Bronze Club, it would be 99p a month, a pound a month, really, £12 a year, that's all it is. And for that, you get the basics, but you do get a little bit extra than that. So you get the loyalty badges that I've created that are on screen now. So the longer you're a member, the better the loyalty badge gets, and eventually you can be a Champions League winner here with your Bronze Club. You can be get these, so you can use them in live streams, these custom emojis here. I've made a few of them. As you guys, start to become members, the more I can add. So these are the current ones at the moment that you guys can use. And then finally, one that is an exclusive thing just for you guys is career mode uncut gameplay, or any gaming video uncut gameplay. So when I put the videos out and you guys watch them, the gameplay is cut into highlights to keep the videos down to around 40 minutes. The gameplay will be uncut, so the video will be about an hour long, maybe a bit longer, and the gameplay is the full game. You can watch the full game, no highlights, no edits, get to see every little bit of action. That's what you get if you join the We Are City Bronze Club. So if you join the We Are City Silver Club, that would be $3.99 per month, a little bit more, but this is what I'd call our main membership scheme. This is the one you want to be on if you want the real extras. So you get, just like before, the loyalty badges, the custom emojis, and also the career mode uncut gameplay, but you get a lot more extra. You get early access to every single upload and every bit of content on this channel. So every time I upload a video, I tend to upload, sometimes I can be in 3 months advance, sometimes I can be in a few days advance, but every single time, as soon as I upload that video, you guys get to watch it. You watch it instantly. Never wait for a video ever again. They'll be right on your screen. You can even watch them as box sets and maybe watch a full season if you wait a few weeks, where some people will only be 3 or 4 episodes in. If you're our Silver Club member, you can watch a full box set possibly of the We Are City career mode gaming episodes or so on. You also get a little bit extra than that. You get an exclusive career mode series, a career mode series that only you as Silver Club and above Gold Club members will get to see. That is something which is pretty exciting. A series just for you guys, a series that won't be on the channel at all. You also get a monthly live Q&A where you guys get to ask me about the ongoings on the channel, what's going off the channel and so on, and give your input on whether you think that we should do a certain thing or not. You guys are really important. And also you get photos and status updates. So that is a little thing which is not massive, but every time I make a sign in the career mode or I do anything in career mode, you get to see it ages in advance. I'll take a picture, post it on the community tab, only for you guys as members to see, to know what is happening behind the scenes here on the channel. And finally, our highest tier of membership will be to join the We Are City Gold Club. £5.49 per month. You may say that is quite steep, but listen to the extras you get on this. You get the badges and the custom emojis. You get the early access to every single upload. You get the career mode uncut gameplay. You get monthly live Q&As just like the silver level. You get exclusive career mode series, but just a bit more than that. You get member polls, you get shout outs in videos. Your name will be mentioned in our videos. You will be ingrained in the DNA of this channel. And then finally, you get live commentary on non-Man City matches. So I do live commentary on the City games. You guys will be able to listen to me do live commentary together with you, sharing non-Man City matches. So we'll put out a schedule. You guys, the gold members, will pick which games you wish me to do the commentary on, and I'll do a commentary on one of those games which you guys get to watch along with me. It's really exciting if you're a gold member. I know that a gold member is a massive change. Silver members where you want to be, really. That's our main one. Gold members just a little bit extra for, suppose, you super fans who want to support the channel. And honestly, it is really appreciated if you join any level of our clubs, bronze, silver or gold club. that extra exclusive content you guys will get. Now, I've looked at what other creators have done with their memberships, and I think I'm offering way more than a lot of them are. You get, bang for your buck, as they say. I'm trying to offer as much as I can for the lowest price possible, because I believe you guys deserve that here on the channel. So nothing changed on the channel. Membership scheme is now live. Please go ahead. If you want to be a member of the We Are City channel, if you want to join the club, then join it. Your support is really appreciated. I understand if you can't join, don't feel the need to join. But if you want to support the channel, just to get this to another level and be ingrained, like I said, if you're a gold member, ingrained in the DNA of the channel, mentioned in every video, then please go and join. Click that join button, join the We Are City club, and join us and be a member today. Hello, welcome to the We Are City channel. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger said in Terminator 1, 2, 3, probably 4, 5 and 6, and how many of those terrible movies there's been, I am back, I am back, I am back, and we're here with plenty of people in the live comments, which is great to see. Adjin is here, we've got Baby Gamer, Jack Wilson, MCFC Blue Moon, good to have you here as well, MCFC Brandon, thank you for joining. Thank you to all you guys, and you guys have been voted as well very confidently. 14 votes so far in the poll. 14 people think Manchester City will win this game. It is Champions League semi-final time. I had to come back for this one, didn't I? I had to come back, and I will be doing lives for all the away games. At the moment, it looks to be all the away games this season till the end of the season. Of course, then we're right into the new season next year, where I actually think we'll see people like Erling Haaland playing for Manchester City, which would be incredible if that's the case. But we cannot think about that for now, can we? Put your predictions in the comments as well, by the way. We've seen Andrew there go with a 2-0. Wow, he actually pronounced my name right, says Baby Gamer. You're welcome. I'm very good at this, clearly an absolute professional. You can listen to us here if you've not listened to us before on the live. And Joel Malone's here as well. You can listen to us on the live. What I'll do is I'll put a clock on the screen. I'll time my clock with what I'm watching. Of course, as it's on a stream, I might be a little bit behind. So if I am a little bit behind, maybe if you've got live TV or whatever, you can pause it, time your clock up with mine, and you can actually watch the game with me commentating. You obviously don't want to listen to Steve McManaman or whoever they have on BT Sport. Surely, you don't want to see these Liverpool supporting commentators. You want to listen to a City supporting commentator, and I like to be impartial. That is the way I like to be. So it's great to have all you guys. I'm not the only person that's back. I am not the only person that's back. The City lineup on the left-hand side of your screen there. Kyle Walker is also back, and that is a massive, massive, massive help to Manchester City side, isn't it? Especially controlling that counter-attack, and especially up against Vinicius Jr. I just hope we don't see a recurring injury from Kyle Walker. I do hope Pep Guardiola hasn't thrown him in there a little too early. But we need him, don't we? We really do need him. We saw Fernandinho perform against Vinicius Jr. So we do need him. It is played in the capital of Spain today, in Madrid. The Santiago Bernabeu is absolutely rocking already from what I can see from the pictures on my screen here. It is live in the UK on BT Sport. It will be on Movistar Plus and so on if you're in Spain or wherever, and there's plenty of other places you can watch it depending on your area, wherever you are. But BT Sport if you're in the UK, which I think most of the people on this channel are from my analytics. Anyway, we'll go for the City team right now. So it is Edison and goal, a back four of Walker, Diaz, captain, Laporte and Joao Cancelo back in there at the left-back position. Kevin De Bruyne, Rodri and Bernardo Silva in the midfield three. And the front three of Phil Foden, Gabriel Jesus and Riyad Mahrez. MCFC Blue Moon says Kyle to have Vinny on the road. So quite possibly that's a big tactical battle, isn't it, in today's game. I was wondering where I went. I wasn't receiving any notifications for a live stream from you, says Baby Gamer. I don't know why. That is clearly a YouTube issue. Sadly, YouTube has too many issues, isn't it, at times. And glad to see Jesus on very good form. Glad to see Walker back from his injury. He's such a good rounded fullback, says Joel. Quite right. Quite right. And Wallace is here as well. He says 2-0 to Real Madrid. And he can't watch the stream, but he's supporting Real Madrid here. Well, I hope you're not right there. I predict a 3-2. I'm hoping for a big goal game again today. And there's going to be goals in this game. And I'm going to tell you why there's going to be goals in this game in a short time. But let's have a look at the Real Madrid team up against the Manchester City team so we can see those tactical battles. So we know the City side. This is the Real Madrid side, which I predicted this Real Madrid side before even the lineups came out, actually. I just sort of put it together when I did the graphics quite early on today. I suspected this would be the Real Madrid side we come up against, and it is. So Thibaut Courtois in goal. Brilliant goalkeeper. No David Alaba. He is still injured, similarly to John Stones for us. So it's Danny Carvajal, who had a bit of a shocker in the first leg. Eder Militao, Nacho Fernandez, and Mendy in the left back position. Got Casemiro on the holding role. He is back with Luka Modric and Toni Kroos in the midfield three. Is Vinicius Junior on the left. Fede Valverde is playing on the right wing. That is a massive defensive, decision, isn't it, from Carlo Ancelotti? And we know what he's doing there, don't we? We really know what he's doing. This is some more of a 4-4-2. Vinicius playing just off Benzema. A very solid midfield thought, and they'll hit City on the counter, but they do want to play attacking football. And of course, them two players I've just mentioned, Vinicius Junior and Karim Benzema. That is a tough side to stop, isn't it? I think we're going to struggle defensively. I really do, despite having ruined the Ashbat. Arjun says, I threw pain last days because 99.6% of my friends, very specific there, are Real Madrid fans, and you can't argue with 13 Champions League versus none. Well, in this tie, actually, there's 13 Champions League between these two teams. Unfortunately, not one of them is Manchester City's. Now, I said there's going to be goals in today's game, and I'll tell you why there's going to be goals in just a second. Tactical battles, Cancelo is going to be nullified by Fede Valverde. That's what he's in there to do. And Luka Modric is going to try and pick up that ball as much as possible to playing balls in behind to Vinicius Junior. Toni Kroos was terrible in the holding role, wasn't he, in the previous fixture? He will not be in that role today, so he can dictate the tempo. I think City have really got to get this back line. Nacho, I don't personally feel like he's the best of a centre-back, really. He's just a sort of third or fourth choice, isn't he, at Real Madrid? But he's been put in there today. Of course, he won't be third or fourth choice next season in the capital, because it will be Antonio Rudiger who's playing there for Real Madrid. That'd be a very good sign of the free transfer. However, I'm not quite sure he will play in a back four. Baby Game has picked up a very good tactical battle there, which is Kyle Walker versus Vinicius Junior. That is what Kyle Walker's there, isn't it, Baby Gamer? Kyle Walker is there to stop Vinicius Junior getting in behind the City defence, especially against the likes of Diaz and Rodri. Laporte, not the paciest of players by any means. We've got to keep Karim Benzema, we can't even get his name out there. We've got to keep Karim Benzema quiet, haven't we? If we keep that man quiet, City have got a chance. But can you keep Benzema quiet? Now, Arjun says Benzema's overrated. Well, I'm going to give you some stats here. I've been having a look before the game at the stats. So first, two managers going up against each other. Carlo Ancelotti's got 3 Champions League. Could he get his 4th this season? 2 with AC Milan, 1 with Real Madrid. But these are the 2 big men for Real Madrid. Benzema and Vinicius Junior. I'm going to read out Vinicius' stats first, and then we're going to go into Benzema. And you guys, honestly, I don't think Benzema's overrated. I think he's sort of a late bloomer. He's finally hit the sort of form you expect from him in previous seasons. So Vinicius Junior this season has played 32 games in La Liga, 14 goals and 9 assists. That is very impressive in my mind. In the Champions League, 11 games, 3 goals. You think, well, he's a threat. We know his ability on the ball. That is where the issues lie. Now let's go into the stats for Karim Benzema. So Karim in the La Liga this season, 26 goals in 30 appearances. So 30 games he's played, 26 goals. And in that time, he's got 11 assists. That's 37 direct goal involvements. 37. And this is the worrying stat. 10 games, 14 goals in the Champions League. 14 goals in 10 games in the Champions League. He is the one that City have got to stop. Karim Benzema has got 42 goals in 42 appearances this season for Real Madrid in all competitions. That's a goal a game. You've got to score 2 goals just to win the game, because you know that he will at least score 1. So we'll have to see how that goes. That's going to be a real, impressive to see. A real impressive one to see if Diaz and Laporte can keep him quiet. If they do keep him quiet, like they kept Erling Haaland quiet last season, like they kept Mbappe and Neymar quiet as well last season, then I think we're in a very good chance of winning this game. Joel says a 2-2 draw with a Rodri screamer in the opening game. I hope to see that. That'd be very good to see. Mahrez is better, says Adrian. Yeah, I think Mahrez probably is. But imagine if City had a player with the pace of Vinicius Junior. I think Sterling is the closest we've got to him. But I think Vinicius is probably a better finisher than Sterling, isn't he? Pace versus pace, we say there. Who's done Zinchenko's SBC? Says Joel. I haven't actually. I'm not really an Ultimate Team person. As you've seen by the channel, we've had a lot of career mode content here. I'm cruel to the real stars in this chat, says Adrian. Well, I hope it doesn't come back to bite us being cruel to Real Madrid. Because if you say Benzema's overrated and he scores a hat-trick tonight to knock City out of the Champions League, then we'll all be pretty sad, won't we? This is going to be a cracker. It's going to be an absolute cracker. We're just over 5 minutes away from kickoff. A few things to mention. If you were on the live a little bit early before I came on here, you saw a little advert that we've got for the We Are City membership club. You guys need to go and join that if you want to. I think it's fantastic value for money. I do anyway. When I've seen what other people are offering in memberships, we're a lot better. And in these live streams, you'll be able to put in these custom emojis that we've made with, you know, Kevin De Bruyne, Riyad Mahrez. Only a few members. We've actually had 2 members, a bronze member and a silver member, actually win their league trophy. Just in the past month, actually. Congratulations to them. Grealish the GOAT and Umar Bullet. They have won their league trophy after, I think that's 2 months of being a subscriber to the We Are City membership club. You guys can join it. Lots of exclusive content, exclusive career modes, early access to all the videos, and extended videos as well. You don't just watch the highlights, the gameplays, you watch the full games. Plenty to check out there. So you aren't a member and you want to go and check it out, click that join button, just watch the video. That'll give you all you need to know. It'll give you all the details as well. The pricing range, of course, as well. And you guys can always join that. It'd be great to have a few more members on the club. We also have an official sponsor coming on the channel pretty soon. That's something we've been working on. There will be an official We Are City channel sponsor, which is fantastic, isn't it? We've not had a sponsor yet. And another main thing, as you can see there, we have 2,960 odd subscribers. We are very, very close to 3,000 subscribers. Now, going up probably tomorrow, if I can get this sorted for tomorrow, maybe the day after, maybe tomorrow night, we will have a little video going up for you guys to put comments on, because we're going to be doing a special for 3,000 subscribers Q&A. So for 3,000 subscribers, we'll be doing a Q&A with non-football questions. You guys can ask me absolutely anything, of course, anything apart from which is your address or something crazy like that. Of course, I'm not going to answer that, as you guys know. Not because I think I'm someone that you come and start me, but it's just not something you do. You don't give your address out to strangers. But you can ask me whatever you want on that video, and I will answer. I expect to answer every single one of your guys' questions. We've got questions here about what do we plan to do on FIFA 23 Career Mode besides the City one. I'm not sure yet, Joel. I'm quite liking this manager series that I've got going on the channel at the moment with Barcelona, looking to move clubs as well. Not too distant future if we complete everything that we want to complete, so keep an eye out on that one. Ajin's not nervous. You know what? I am usually very, very nervous for Manchester City games. Very nervous. And I saw the team sheet today, and you know what? I'm feeling positive about today's game. Maybe that's a bad sign, because usually I feel very negative about City games. I think we're going to lose this, we're going to lose this, and that's just the City fan in me that I think we're going to lose every single game. But actually, today, I think we're going to do it, and I think we're going to go to the Champions League final. Whether we win the Champions League final or not, up against a relentless Liverpool side who did the business against Villarreal, didn't they? Another Spanish side yesterday. It could be an all-English final. UEFA won't want an all-English final, will they? They will want a Spanish team in the final. And out come the two sides now. So like I said, if you guys want to, of course, have me commentating the game, which I will do. I'm not like the other people who do streams on YouTube and so on. They just sort of, talk here and there and just talk general things. I commentate on the game. That's the idea of this. That is the USP here. So the sides come out and we will have the clock to time up with us. And of course, if you're not subscribed to the channel, why not subscribe? I think most of you guys will be subscribed. If you're not, go ahead and subscribe. Get a little by a little closer to 3,000 subscribers. So it is a night match, isn't it? 8 o'clock kickoff in the UK, 9 in Spain. Good evening, they'll be saying. Buenas tardes over there. And the UEFA anthem, rings out around the stadium. The Real Madrid fans with paper, holding up colours and little, banners in the crowd. Let's hope we don't have another Leeds thing where they all start chucking on the field. But I don't think that's going to be the case unless they are quite a few goals down and get frustrated, which they will do with their players. And Eden Militao there shown on screen on the end of it. I am a little bit worried. But I'm confident. I think City can do it, especially that side. That is our strongest side, I believe, at the moment. Gabriel Jesus in fantastic form, isn't he? And if you watch my video on, ranking Manchester City players, I put Jesus pretty low down, didn't I? I said that Jesus should leave Manchester City. Perhaps not the right idea. Maybe Jesus should stay. I think I'd rather Jesus stays over Sterling. Maybe a controversial opinion, but I do think Jesus offers a little bit more. And the Real Madrid fans, they throw their paper into the air, watch it float down to the first tier, which is brilliant to see. Captain Karim Benzema takes off his jacket. The referee today is an Italian who was the referee of when Manchester City played Real Madrid at the Bernabeu last season in the Champions League. He did a very good job, I thought, in that game. And he gave a red card to Sergio Ramos, didn't he? And also give us a penalty. So that could be something to keep an eye on. Although, is he a fan of Carlo Ancelotti, a fellow Italian? Quite possibly. Phil Mendy's back in there, which is a massive one for them. On the bench, the likes of David Alaba is on the bench, which is not fit to start. Rodrigo is probably the man who's got the most chance of coming on, along with Camavinga, perhaps Marco Asensio, as well as the impact, substitutions for them. Joel says Liverpool have had a lucky run. I mean, Liverpool have been incredibly lucky, haven't they? They've drawn into Milan, Villarreal and Benfica on the way to the Champions League final. That has got to be the easiest run into a Champions League final I think we've ever seen in Champions League history. So here we go. Karim Benzema with the flag there. The City team, we'll recap it again. So in goal is the Brazilian Ederson, a back four of a returning Kyle Walker, captain Diaz, Aymeric Laporte, and returning João Cancelo. Fullbacks back in this Manchester City side. It is player of the season in my eyes, Rodrigo in the midfield alongside Bernardo Silva and Kevin De Bruyne. Phil Foden, Gabriel Jesus, Riyad Mahrez up top. The likes of youngsters Egan Riley, Palmer, McAtee and Lavia on the bench. The main ones to look out for are obviously Sterling and Jack Grealish. So they're the two that could change this game, and so could Ilkay Gundogan. Now, I haven't got the aggregate score up there. I couldn't figure a way how to fit the aggregate score in and be able to change it. So, if I put the aggregate score up, it wouldn't look right, would it, if it was just stuck at the score that it is. But this is going to be an interesting one. So, the side is ready. The players are ready to kick off. Bayern lost, says MCFC Blue Moon. Yeah, if Bayern had lost to Villarreal, I still think if Villarreal had beat Bayern Munich, Liverpool certainly would have beaten Bayern Munich. I've seen a lot of sort of negative articles about ex-Manchester City player Leroy Sané coming out from Germany yesterday, in fact. And by the way, you guys in England must be proud because your league is the best in the world, says Adrian. Sterling costs more than our complete Bosnian Premier League. Well, he probably does, yeah. And a lot of players do. Jack Grealish must cost double then of your complete league. Good to have someone here from Bosnia. Of course, we are called the We Are City Worldwide Fan Channel for a reason. Football is to be enjoyed by all, no matter who you are, worldwide. So kick off here at the Santiago Bernabeu. Ederson on the ball here for Manchester City. And it looks like Cancelo straight away dropping into a midfield role. Foden certainly on that left-hand side. He's absolutely spun Danny Carvajal, who pulls Phil Foden down. Now that is a yellow card challenge in my eyes, but not given straight away the card. Of course, 18 seconds in, you're not going to be getting a yellow card. Carvajal was shocking in the first leg, I thought, for Real Madrid. He's not a popular man amongst the Real Madrid fans. It's a poor pass by Ruben Diaz, who luckily clears it away and then gives it straight back to Casemiro. Here's Luka Modric. Benzema, I love a little back heel through to Vinicius Jr. on this far side, up against Kyle Walker today, who looks a slight bit off the pace, does Kyle Walker, if I'm honest with you, straight away. But he's tight to Vinicius Jr. in this corner flag. Vinicius Jr. chucks himself on the floor under a bit of pressure from Riyad Mahrez. The Brazilian falls like he's been sniped from the stands. He's been training with Bruno Fernandes from Manchester United. It's never a free kick, that's so soft, but the referee buys into it. Free kick near the corner flag for the Real Madrid side, and Vinicius is there getting the fans ready, getting them going, the Brazilian. Dangerous set piece in an area which Toni Kroos has scored for, if you remember that game against Sweden in the Euros for Germany. Was that 2014? That was. Exactly same position, beautiful goal. So here we go. Toni Kroos over the ball. Looks to whip one in. He does do a little flick on it by Valverde, and it was Rodri away. I missed the part where, that's my problem, says, come on City. Your name is so confusing, by the way. I always thought that you were saying that you've missed something, and then I realised that is your actual name. They should separate on YouTube, shouldn't they, between your comments. Here's Kyle Walker, nodded away by Walker, straight into Casemiro. Can't quite control it, comes straight through Bernardo Silva. And good work by Rodri to win the ball back from Fede Valverde. Benzema holding on to his knee here. Perhaps he could have an injury for the Frenchman. That would do us the world of good. Cancelo back to goalkeeper Ederson. I wouldn't wish injury on a player, not a serious injury anyway, but if he goes off, it'd be good for City when it is. Then Militao under pressure from Kyle Walker and a long ball from Ederson. Militao trying to control it. He's not the best playing out from the back. The Brazilian ends up putting out for a throw in at the corner flag on the left-hand side here. End to end from the corner flags from City and Real Madrid. Carlo Ancelotti on your screen now. He is looking towards his backroom staff. Pep Guardiola as well, looking deep in thought. We'll see how he goes. 86% of you think City will be going to the Champions League final after 90 minutes, possibly longer in today's game. Here's João Cancelo on the throw-in for Manchester City. Movement from Foden, Bernardo Silva, Gabriel Jesus as well. He's giving it to Phil Foden. Cancelo. Of course, Real Madrid no. They've got a good chance of still going through here. Crossing by Cancelo, which is off the chest of Eden Leitao. And behind for a corner. Terry Albion says, come on City, we're rooting for you. Well, I hope that's the case. I hope City are going to be winning here. I expect neutrals to want City to win, surely, over Madrid, but I don't know. You might be a fan of the Spanish side. I'm actually quite a big fan of Real Madrid. But I don't want them to go through today, of course. I don't want them to go through today. Let's hope City's third kit isn't cursed either. That horrible third kit. Swinging the corner from Phil Foden to the far post. Headed by Diaz. Oh, it's in there. It's Diaz. It was Bernardo Silva nodded it down. Rodri. Benzema looks to take it down. Good skill from Karim Benzema. And he comes away with it brilliantly. 36 years of age, the Frenchman. And he's aged like a fine wine, hasn't he? Here's Rodri. Wide to Bernardo Silva. Looking to take on Ferland Mendy. Out to Jesus, who's really stepped up, hasn't he? Bernardo Silva, good tackle by Nacho Fernandez, and Benzema lays it off to Luka Modric in a counter for Real Madrid, who play at their best in this position, don't they? Karim Benzema, he's got Vinicius through the middle, looking to switch the plays, to Luka Modric, who slows the play down. Bit of pausa from Luka there, can slow the play down, can't he, so well, like a David Silva sort of player. Carvajal on the right hand side, got one thing in his mind, it's to swing a ball into Karim Benzema, who's got a free header, and he sends it over the bar. That is shocking defending from City. There's a bit of a arguing between Aymeric Laporte and Ruben Dias. Laporte is saying, Dias, you should be there. Dias is saying it was up to Laporte, but Benzema's in acres of space here. Probably should do better. He's actually got time, the Frenchman, to take that down in his chest. Probably take 2 or 3 touches before putting it in the back of the net. The only hope for City's defence is the counter. That ball play to Foden and Jesus. Yeah, I mean, City, I think City will struggle defensively today. They're going to really struggle defensively. Kyle Walker being back in there is a massive help, isn't it? De Bruyne, oh, lovely little nutmeg and Casemiro. De Bruyne plays a ball in behind to Gabriel Jesus. He's got Eden Leitao in the back of him. Jesus, great play. Lays it off to De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva, handball by Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva nearly dribbles his way through. But it flicks up off his knee to his hand. And the referee says it is a free kick and a handball. If Bernardo Silva leaves that, he's got Phil Foden behind him. That is poor from Bernardo. I think he should leave that for Foden, personally. Instead, he takes it down himself. The horrible third kit. Look at me wearing. I have mixed options. Yeah, I don't like the third kit, Joel. I don't like the third kit. I don't like the Man City plastered all over it. I think it's a very Americanized way of doing things, isn't it? And that was what the Super League was about. And that seems to be what this sort of kit's going to be about. But I do like the way the new home kit for next season's looking with the badge in the middle. Big fan of that. Oh, that's a terrible pass by Toni Kroos. Phil Foden on the end of it. It's a terrible touch by Phil Foden. And straight into the possession of Real Madrid with Luka Modric. Modric wide to Vinicius Jr. He's looking to take on Kyle Walker for pace. I tell you what, he's giving Kyle Walker a hard time so far, but he knows he can't beat him for pace. And City win the ball back with Phil Foden. Here is Ederson under pressure from Vinicius Jr. Whew. That was very close. That was very close. Bernardo Silva, good work against Dani Carvajal. Jesus. Carvajal with a push on Jesus. It'd be a free kick if you were Vinicius Jr. Great play from Bernardo Silva. This game has got a great high intensity about it. Birmingham is a black kit. I mean, yeah, it's sort of a black, dark blue it is. With the sky blue Man City across it. Who wouldn't struggle against the third best scoring team, or the best scoring team in Spanish club in the world? Yeah, I mean, they're brilliant, Real Madrid, aren't they? They've just won La Liga, which is not an easy league by any means. Here's Bernardo Silva, so much space with Joao Cancelo here, against Fede Valverde. Cancelo went to his right foot, back out to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo back out to Joao Cancelo, this time Dani Carvajal, the fullbacks across to him. Cancelo, terrible bit of skill by Joao Cancelo, just gives it straight to Dani Carvajal. That's really cheap from Cancelo, really poor, and Real Madrid back in possession. We shouldn't really put Ederson under pressure. He's more confident. Yeah, I mean, Ederson doesn't feel it, does he, at all? But I feel it. Vinicius Jr. That is, I'm telling you, that is millimetres away on the replay from Vinicius Jr.'s boot. If it hits him, that's a goal for Real Madrid. It's going in. It's going anywhere, probably in the back of the net. Here's Kevin De Bruyne from Manchester City. Oh, it's a nasty challenge from Casemiro. Really nasty challenge there. 2 feet. There's got to be a yellow card. It's got to be a yellow card. Is the referee setting the law for this game that you can make scissor challenges like that? If he is, then we're in for a nasty game. Because that is a terrible challenge by Casemiro. Terrible, terrible challenge. Oh, there's some pushing here. And Aymeric Laporte has gone down holding his face. And City, they're starting the fights already. Aymeric Laporte holding his throat here. And he looks to be in some pain. Luka Modric Whoa, I don't think anything happened in that. VAR will check this one out. I think Laporte's playing a bit of a... He's going to win an Oscar here, I mean, Laporte, for that one if he gets a Real Madrid player sent off, because that is no way a red card. That is silly from Laporte. I don't like that sort of play acting, personally. But Laporte's doing it. Referee said just go away. I can't see there being anything in that. The referee is now going to book Laporte and Luka Modric. I mean, that's Laporte's problem. Laporte, I'm sure, hits Modric. I'm sure Laporte hits Modric and Modric can hit Laporte. If Laporte gets sent off here on VAR, I'll be very disappointed. But picking up a yellow card here by Aymeric Laporte is so stupid, isn't it? So, that was stupid from Laporte. Just stay out of it. You know, he's got Modric on a yellow card, yes, but he's on a yellow card now, isn't he? And he's a defender. He's at the back. Benzema up against him, Vinicius Jr. He can't make a tackle now for the rest of the game after 8 minutes. And Kyle Walker's just headbutted the referee as well. The referee's holding his head. It's all going off within the first 8 minutes here in Madrid. City have got a free kick. I don't know how Modric and Laporte have been booked here, but Casemiro for the scissor challenge hasn't done. Apparently that's allowed now, so I think, you know, we've got a free one now. If that's what the referee's saying, you can make challenges like that. They'll be going in left, right and centre. We saw that happened with Stuart Dallas at Leeds on the weekend. Crossing by Mahrez straight into Courtois' hands. Poor cross from the Algerian. Just under 10 minutes gone here. And it's a good game. It's a very good game. Here's Militao. Two very, very good sides here, isn't he? Two top teams playing against each other. Nacho Fernandez for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois. Looking for a long ball. Switch out to fullback Carvajal. Cancelo's across to him, but Fede Valverde's in acres of space here. I don't know what Bernardo Silva's doing, but he's absolutely nowhere near him. And Real Madrid play out the Manchester City press so easily, and they continue to do. Carvajal. He's the weak spot in this Real Madrid side, I'd say, Danny Carvajal. I really would. And then Militao goes back to Thibaut Courtois. And I wouldn't say Courtois is much good on the ball, really, when his time at Chelsea. He actually seems to be pretty decent on the ball at Real Madrid. Clearly, something they've worked on with him. Here's Militao. What colour was the card this baby game? It's a yellow card for Laporte and a yellow card for Modric. No card for the offender Casemiro. I don't know how. I don't know how the referee has gone with that one, but he has done. A long ball by Militao, who's shocking at playing out from the back. And it is a throw-in for Manchester City just over the halfway line. How come Ancelotti never plays Asensio? I think he's not very good, Joel. I think he's one of those players that's good every 5 games, every 10 games. Very inconsistent, Marcus Asensio. He scores some incredible goals and then he goes missing for months. And that's why he doesn't play. And Laporte's a donut, says MCSV Blue Moon. Quite right. And if Laporte lets us down, which he does tend to in the big games, doesn't he, Laporte? Although he was fantastic against Leeds in the weekend. But if he lets us down, I'll be very disappointed with him because he's done it too many times in the Champions League in big games. Wayward pass by Rodri on the halfway line, goes behind for a throw into Real Madrid. Mahrez can't get in the end of it. Joel says for Sterling last season. Yeah, worse than Sterling last season, I'd probably say. I think Sterling's probably still better than Marcos Asensio. Really. Here's Vinicius Jr. in space on this left-hand side. And Kyle Walker's dropping off him straight away, just giving him a lot of space to run at him because Walker knows he'll catch him. Phil Mendy, who's the clumsiest looking footballer I've ever seen, really. But he seems to be quite good. Plenty of energy. Here is Toni Kroos. Switch a play out to Danny Carvajal. Here is a Spaniard. Ball through to Valverde in the box. Across the box. Karim Benzema with a chance. Second of the game. And Benzema sends it over the bar. You cannot give him another chance now. I mean, every 3 shots, this man's going to score at least 1. We've given him 2 chances already. That is worrying. Carvajal with a cross in to Valverde. And he fires it straight into Benzema first time. Diaz, he stood off him. And with Benzema, as we saw against Zinchenko, he only needs a millimetre, doesn't he? You know, that goal against Zinchenko wasn't even a full chance. And Benzema scored that. But Real Madrid do look very dangerous. Ederson's wasting time already, claim the Real Madrid fans on the goal kick here. And Brazilian has to send it long in the end because Real Madrid are putting a very high press on City. Ederson can't get to Mahrez and it's behind for a throw-in. Right far near the right corner flag for Real Madrid, who play it into play very easily. Oh, there's a second ball on the field there, which the linesman's saying that needs to be removed. Here's Vinicius Jr. Watches it behind for another throw-in. Ball quickly thrown in by the ball by to Luka Modric, who is, 36, 37 years of age now. Still the captain of his country. Captains this Real Madrid side when Karim Benzema isn't in there. And, I mean, he's still going strong, isn't he? He's still the same quality player. Really doesn't look like dropping off by any means. Here is Courtois. They do need a refresh, don't they, Real Madrid, you'd say, in this team. Mbappe looks to be coming in the summer. Antonio Rudiger. perhaps to Tchouaméni as well from Monaco. Here is Luka Modric. Into Benzema. Good challenge by Walker, sliding in there. Tough challenge. Baby Gamer says, bro, my heart, calm down. My heart is pounding the way you're shouting Karim Benzema. Well, honestly, when Benzema's there like that, I thought he's finishing that one. It was very similar to the chance he scored at the Etihad. Very similar. Here's Toni Kroos. Beautiful bit of play out wide to Eden Militao. The weak spot is definitely this right-hand side of Real Madrid. Good play by Carvajal into Casemiro, who plays a terrible pass into Benzema. Loops up, and it's nodded behind by Walker back to Ederson. City calm and collected. Here's Rodri for Manchester City in the middle. Bernardo Silva, who brings so much energy to this Manchester City side, doesn't he? So much energy. Bernardo into Walker. Bernardo again. If you could take any Real Madrid player who's not a forward, who would you sign? Says Joe Malone. Ooh, who would I sign? Probably Ferland Mendy. We need a left back, don't we? Although Cancelo plays there. I'm not quite sure. Maybe Luka Modric in the midfield. It's a tough one, isn't it? You take the forward. Maybe Fede Valverde. His age, his versatility. I think he'd be a very good Pep Guardiola player, despite him not being the most technically gifted. But he's got an engine on him, hasn't he, the Uruguayan? Here is Bernardo Silva. He's got Cancelo to the left of him, who he finds. Cancelo, obviously, is always looking on that right foot to swing balls in. Real Madrid are playing a very good press at the moment. They're keeping Kevin De Bruyne out of the game. Vinicius Jr. is coming in very narrow when De Bruyne is there. And marking De Bruyne with Toni Kroos. So De Bruyne's in a bit of space now, if City can find him. Bernardo Silva on his left-hand side of the field. Into a little pocket of space for Phil Foden, who's drifted into that false nine role. De Bruyne, a little turn past Toni Kroos. Kevin De Bruyne with a strike. And Kevin De Bruyne stings the palms of fellow Belgian Thibaut Courtois. But it's an easy save in the end for the Belgian, right down the middle. Just palms it, takes the stings out of it into the ground and claims it. Here's Luka Modric. Good tackle by Diaz. Wonderful pressing from Manchester City. Here's Kevin De Bruyne. A shocking pass from the captain, who has to give that to Mahrez better than that. In a good position there. Diaz, great pressing. We've been let down. City's press is ridiculous here. We're going to get caught. We're going to get caught because here's Vinicius Jr. And City are in big trouble. Kyle Walker's too far forward. Good recovery from Walker though. Here's Vinicius Jr. Still Vinicius. Into Benzema. Good interception by Cancelo. Bernardo Silva back to Ederson. And the Brazilian lumps it long. Only 2,970 subs. I don't know how. Thank you very much. I wish it was more. We're working towards it. We're working towards it. You know, nothing comes overnight, does it? I missed the part where that's my problem. Nothing comes overnight. You've got to work at things, and things take time. And this channel will take time, but I'm giving it a real good go. I'm giving it a real good go. If you give Benzema half a yard, he's got a hat-trick. We need to defend. You're right, Blue Moon. You're absolutely right. Here's Cancelo up against Valverde. Good play by Cancelo. A little body feint there to try and get away from him. City in possession, but City want to play back to Ederson, of course, like we always do, but Real Madrid want to press Ederson, which is something we're not quite used to. We've sort of built that persona around Ederson, haven't we there? Teams don't press him because they expect him to be so good in the ball, but they're starting to press him here. Here's Bernardo Silva. Great play. Really good play by Bernardo there. That little body feint just took Real Madrid 3 or 4 plays out of the game. Laporte, White as Joao Cancelo up against Valverde. Good touch by Joao Cancelo. On the left foot, puts it onto the right, gives himself some space. Here's Bernardo Silva, 16 minutes gone in this Champions League tie. Not so cagey, I don't think. Both sides are, you know, looking expansive. Not as expansive as the first leg, but quite expansive. Foden, ball in behind, defended well by Dani Carvajal. Joe Malone's a fan of Joao Cancelo. I'm a massive fan of Joao Cancelo, Joel. Big fan of Joao Cancelo. I actually have the City home shirt with Joao on the back. I wouldn't have any other player. Maybe, I don't know. You go through phases of liking certain players, don't you? I think you definitely do. I've definitely got some players and shirts that I think, oh, I wish I never had them on a shirt, but they're the decisions you make at the time. Here's Rodri. Captain Diaz, who's actually got the captain's armband ahead of Kevin De Bruyne today, which actually surprises me. I thought De Bruyne was ahead of him in the pecking order. Clearly not. Here is Laporte. Danielle says 3-0 Manchester City. Well, that'd be a very good result, wouldn't it? That would see us flying into the Champions League final. Terrible touch by KDB. Gives it away to Real Madrid again. And Vinicius Jr.'s got a run on here. Into Benzema. Diaz with a little bit late challenge on Benzema, who's limping a little bit after that one from Diaz. You're a great YouTuber. I'm just saying it because you're a City fan. Oh, your message has gone there, Joel. Maybe you made some typos. Maybe I'm not anymore. Foul by Riyad Mahrez and Toni Kroos, who theatrically goes down with the arms spread out by the German. Free kick on the halfway line to the left-hand side for Real Madrid. Toni Kroos, who's looking, I think, Like he's not quite the same level he was. And what a ball into Valverde. Benzema with a chance. Oh, good defending by Laporte. Falls to Vinicius Jr. in the box. And Vinicius Jr. with the outside of the left boot slams it over the bar. But City creates their own downfall at times there. That was poor. That was really poor. And Benzema's limping actually on a challenge from Diaz. Ball into Valverde. Gets it into Benzema. Look at Laporte. It's actually Diaz. Laporte goes in with the studs up. I think Benzema's worried about getting injured. It's actually Ruben Diaz who gets his foot round him. What a challenge by Diaz. What a challenge by the captain. And he's got his body across there to try and block the Vinicius chance, which he sends over the bar. Never going to score them on his left foot. Here's Bernardo Silva for Manchester City. A couple of flicks and tricks from Bernardo. Eder Militao goes straight through the back of Phil Foden. Militao complains. However, if you even breathe on Vinicius Jr., that is a free kick. I don't think the Real Madrid man can really complain. Blue Moon says, what are we doing? Poor defending there, but Diaz, great last bit of defending. Ender's back. Good to see you, Ender. Feel like I haven't seen you in a long time. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Very even game so far. Real Madrid definitely have the better chances, though. Benzema, Vinicius. Benzema's had 3 chances already here. City got away with it. Kevin De Bruyne, who looks rusty today, in a sense. He didn't play against Leeds. And you think, ooh, a fully rested KDB, you've got a chance here. He does look rusty. Ball by Cancelo over the top to Phil Foden's a poor one. Casemiro easily down to Carvajal, the fullback. Bernardo Silva wins it back from Manchester City. And Phil Foden is offside. Joe Malone says, I messed it up. I was saying you're a great YouTuber. I'm not saying that because you're a City fan. You constantly upload and do FIFA vids and tier lists. Thank you very much, Joel. Yeah, I do, at least 3 videos a week. That's the idea. And I actually do more from that. And we are City members channel. Oh, balling by Foden. Poor by City there. Poor ball by Foden, really. De Bruyne into Bernardo Silva. It's Bernardo Silva on the right foot. Oh, good save by Thibaut Courtois. Bernardo with a great chance on his weaker right foot. A hit by Bernardo. Sliding challenge by Casemiro. Makes another nasty challenge here, the Brazilian, by the way. Could have snapped Bernardo's ankle there on the follow-through. Nasty again from Casemiro. But thank you, Joel. I put up 5 videos a week across the main channel and, of course, the members club. You can always join the members club. And MK says, great to have you back. Thank you very much. And she's saying a 2-0 win as well for Manchester City. Well, I can't see a clean sheet, personally. Crossing by KDB. Laporte attacks that. Out to Joao Cancelo on the edge of the box. Do not shoot. Lifts it to the far post to Riyad Mahrez. Danny Carvajal nods it away, does he? Is this a corner for Manchester City? The referee has somehow given a goal kick here. That is a nasty challenge from Casemiro. You'd say the shot from Bernardo's already gone. Good save from Courtois. Simple one, really. You should expect him to save from that angle. The referee somehow give a goal kick here, which Riyad Mahrez is extremely unhappy with. Mahrez left that ball. In the end, it's not worked out, has it? Courtois, long for La Liga champions. Headed by Laporte. Foden takes it down. Rodri. Tell you what, the pressing from Real is brilliant. MCFC Blue Moon says, I'm going to join the members club when I get enough money for gold. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Honestly, the We Are Silver Club is probably the main one, if I'm honest with you. The We Are Silver Club. If you want to join the gold club, that's when you're like a ridiculous fan, honestly. Where you really are. But the Silver Club is the way to go. Personally, I'd say join the Silver Club. The gold one is just if you're a massive, mega fan of this channel. But the Silver Club is the one where you get all the exclusive. We've got a few people in the Silver Club already. And the Gold Club's just that little bit extra. The Silver Club is definitely the tier I would say most of you guys, if you want to join the Members Club, I'd join that one. Joel says, Mahrez is great in Europe. Yeah, fantastic in Europe. Fantastic last season. Pep Guardiola looks a little bit frustrated with his City side. Very frustrated, actually. His hands are in the air at some of the passing that we're playing at the moment. We're still, of course, as it stands, going to the Champions League final. But it's going to take a lot more than that, I think, than a nil. I can't see a 0-0 here. I cannot see a 0-0 between the two sides. Danny Carvalho's looking old, bit of grey in the beard there for the Spaniard who... Will he still start in the Spain squad? I'm not quite sure. Marcos Llorente seems to have got that right back position. I'm Eric Laporte, the left-footed pass forward to Phil Foden behind Carvajal. Carvajal nods it down to Bernardo. City have got a 2-on-1 here. He goes inside to Jesus, back out wide to Phil Foden, in behind to Bernardo Silva. There's no runners in the box though. Bernardo cuts it back from Eder Militao. Right-footed crossing. Mahrez nods it on. De Bruyne. Shocking touch again by De Bruyne. Gabriel Jesus with a hit. Edge of the box. The curl on it from Jesus. Great power by the Brazilian. But the number 9 cannot put it in the top corner. Good play from City here, but again, Kevin De Bruyne can't control a football. Ooh, Jesus really does catch that well. Running onto it. Plenty of bend in it. I tell you what, Thibaut Courtois is absolutely rooted to his spot there. No chance if that goes in the top corner. Here's Ferland Mendy. Into Nacho Fernandez. Oh, wonderful play from the Spaniard to Toni Kroos. Breaks the Manchester City press brilliantly. Karim Benzema as he does drop steep into Vinicius Jr. Real Madrid creating a wonderful counter-attack here. And Vinicius Jr. kills it with a shockingly overhit pass to Fede Valverde straight through to Edison. They see there Pep Guardiola on the sidelines just saying to his City players, just calm down. Keep things calm. Rodri back to Aymeric Laporte. Here is Bernardo Silva. Casemiro again, a little nibble at the ankles of Bernardo Silva. Ender thinks if you win tonight we could beat Liverpool in the final. We certainly could. Not sure we will. Kyle Walker drives forward for Manchester City. What a ball into Gabriel Jesus. Into Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez switches from that right side to left hand side to fullback Joao Cancelo. Into Phil Foden. He's got Carvalho up here to mark him. Cancelo. Back into Phil Foden, this time the left foot. Foden's looking to take on Danny Carvalho. Foden still. A chance to really show up in a big sort of Champions League night, isn't it? European night. Do you think we'll beat Liverpool in the final, says Ender. I don't think I've even got the bottle to watch that game, Ender. If we get to the final and we play Liverpool, I don't think I can even watch it. Crossing here by City. Cleared away by Real Madrid. It was in towards Gabriel Jesus by, I think it was Ruben Diaz, in fact. Here is Joao Cancelo. Phil Foden on the turn. Away from Danny Carvalho. Foden still. Not really got the players to beat. Rodri's asking for a pass from his teammates. Can't find one. Cancelo wide to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo into Kevin De Bruyne. And that is shocking from De Bruyne again, who's half asleep. So the ball won back by him from Fede Valverde. And frustration from Carlo Ancelotti with his defender Nacho Fernandez, who just clears that away. Joe Malone says, do you think we'll win a trophy? I do. I think we'll either win the Premier League or the Champions League. If we don't win either, poor season. Fede Valverde gives it away with a back heel to Bernardo Silva. City back in possession and controlling possession at the moment. Yeah, Joel, I think we will win a trophy. It will be, I think, the Premier League or the Champions League. If not, Liverpool are doing the quadruple. Liverpool are doing the quadruple, aren't they? Kyle Walker, poor touch. Oh, Diaz, City in trouble here. And Diaz has to just clear it behind for a throw-in. That's poor by City. And to be honest with you, Walker looks, to me, doesn't look quite with it. Benzema, Vinicius Jr. Taking on De Bruyne, giving away to Kevin De Bruyne. Wins it back off. Rodri. Oh, Vinicius Jr. is an absolute cheat, isn't he? An absolute cheat. He just kicks the ball around you, kicks you and falls over. And that's the second time the Brazilian's done it today. We'll see this again, the close replay. Oh, he's such a diver, Vinicius Jr. I tell you what. They need to look out for the snipers in this new ground at the Bernabeu, because he is just going down for absolute fun here, isn't he, Vinicius Jr.? This is a wonderful position for a free kick for Real Madrid. And the referee's buying into him. And what I don't understand is, City, start doing it yourself. Unfortunately, I don't like diving. No football fan likes diving. But when you come up against the side that's going to do it to their advantage, you've got to do it back. That's the way it has to work, unfortunately. You've got to do it back. There's no point saying we got knocked out but we played fair. That's not the way it works in sport, is it, unfortunately? The teams who cheat, sometimes, or most of the time, it tends to go their way, doesn't it? Just ask Liverpool with all the asthmatics they've got in their team. Toni Kroos on the free kick here for Real Madrid. City have got a good wall here. Toni Kroos has gone for goal, and it's just wide past the post. Did it take a nick off the wall? The referee says so. I think it comes off the head of Riyad Mahrez. Joel says Vinicius is the next Neymar, especially diving-wise. He is, yeah. There's plenty of rolling about, doesn't he, the Brazilian? Toni Kroos on the corner for Real Madrid here. All the fans there behind. No longer have to wear masks in the ground now in Spain. That is a rule that's changed just last week. Here's Toni Kroos. Real Madrid have got some big boys in the box there. Nacho Fernandez. Oh, Toni Kroos looks to take the corner, puts the ball down and goes to retake it again. Clearly not happy with taking the short corner. Where's the referee claiming the time wasting here? Swinging by Kroos, the edge of the box to Militao. Good header by Kyle Walker, who's down and holding his head. And let's hope Kyle Walker's okay here, because that would be a massive miss. Absolutely massive miss here. Well, the confidence in the City team winning is going down little by little, isn't it? We're up to 81%, or down to 81% now. I think Walker's okay. I think he's okay. We'll see it here. Header by Walker up against Militao. Heading the ball, Militao. I don't think he's got a head injury, actually, Kyle Walker. I think he's just clattered into Militao a little bit. Phil Foden, arms out wide. Referee, give us that free kick. Vinicius Junior's come over for a drink. Walker's back on his feet. And Walker looks completely fine. Nothing to worry about here for City. We've gone up to 2,970 subscribers now. Thank you very much. If we can go up by another 10, we're only, 20 away from hitting 3,000 subscribers. I mean, if we hit that on the stream, that would be incredible. Eintracht Frankfurt against West Ham tomorrow. I'd love to see West Ham go to the Europa League final. I think that would be great for English football. And Rangers versus Leipzig, the other one. Roma versus Leicester in the Europa Conference League. That's where Cristiano Ronaldo looks to be playing his football next season. How the mighty have fallen. And the Premier League, Liverpool versus Tottenham this weekend. Can Spurs do City a favour? Absolutely not. Do not even get your hopes up. So free kick for Manchester City here. Edison on the edge of his box. He's taking that way further out than where the free kick actually was, where the foul was. Long pass by Edison. Well dealt with by Real Madrid. Toni Kroos is flopped on the floor here. And referee says no free kick. You've got to be Vinicius for that free kick. What a pass that was. Little outside the boot flick into Luka Modric. Here is Valverde. Modric again. Do you think Foden could become better than the Foden in your career mode? I hope so, Joel. That'd be like Lionel Messi, wouldn't it? Can he become the new Lionel Messi? I've no idea. I don't think so. I think he's very good, but I don't think he's Messi level. I think he can definitely become Wayne Rooney level. You know, Wayne Rooney was, I think, probably the best English player ever, isn't he, really? Only for a few years. He peaked then he very young. But he was a very good player, despite playing for United. Poor pressing from Manchester City. Vinicius Junior with a chance to get him behind here. Pep Guardiola's arms were in the air there. Cancelo, that's stupid. But he's done well, Joao Cancelo. Playing with confidence and gives it away. Oh, Casemiro. Nutmeg on Bernardo Silva and Carvajal back to his goalkeeper. This is a cagey game between two sides. Really. Not as open as the first leg. Still quite open, I'd say. Real Madrid are looking, I'd say, better. Down to 78% now. The more Madrid keep possession, the more they create chances. The more people get in this live stream, the more you guys think that we're going to see a Real Madrid team in the final. Good pressing from Jesus there. Sliding challenge. Puts it behind on the pass from Militao. We've got to get at Militao and we've got to get Dani Carvajal. The two weakest spots on the Real Madrid side are those two. Get at them. Get at them. City not quite doing that at the moment. Thrown by Dani Carvajal back to Thibaut Courtois. Out left to left back Phil Mendy and Riyad Mahrez. You've got to get back here and defend Mahrez. He's jogging Mahrez. He's leaving Walker to do defending. Here is Toni Kroos. Kroos again. The game is definitely dropped in tempo from the first 15 minutes and the second 15 minutes. Here's Militao. I'm not worried about him playing a pass forward, to be honest with you. Carvajal. Oh, nutmeg on. Cancelo into Modric. Modric for the brilliant, beautiful cross in. Diaz away. Benzema with another chance. De Bruyne with another poor pass. I tell you what, Kevin De Bruyne is having an absolute shocker. An absolute shocker here, KDB. I'm worried. I am worried. Here's Phil Mendy looking to take on Riyad Mahrez. Wide to Vinicius Junior. Back to Toni Kroos. Kroos into Valverde. Kroos. Vinicius. Takes on Walker. Beats Walker. Can't beat him a second time. Looking to beat him again. He's beat Walker a third time, as you know. Brilliant defending from Kyle Walker. Brilliant from Kyle Walker there. Rodri. Brilliant from Rodri as well. Diaz. City get this ball away. Cancelo. City are in big trouble here. Carvajal. He's really pressed forward here. What a ball by Cancelo. On the turn is Phil Foden. Casemiro's got one thing in his mind, which is to foul Phil Foden again. Still no yellow card for Casemiro, who's actually injured himself. Well, it serves him right. And this is a Stuart Dallas situation from Leeds at the weekend. And it's the same thing. It's irony. So ironic. Casemiro makes stupid foul after stupid foul, similar to Stuart Dallas, and now he's injured himself, just like Stuart Dallas did. And I hope he has to go off for that. It serves him right. He should be on it. It should be his second yellow card, that. An idiot. An absolute idiot. I mean, he's got half a Phil Foden shirt with him there. Has he twisted his ankle? What has he done? I don't think he's done anything. He's still kicking Foden on the way down, is Casemiro. Well, that could be his game over, and it would only serve him right. And obviously, we don't, like I say, don't wish injury on players. The same for Stuart Dallas, who actually broke his leg at the weekend. But the referee has to get this under control. How Casemiro is not off the pitch by now, I don't know. On a yellow card at least. But the referee will just let him keep doing it. Did it with Stuart Dallas. The referee's fault. And it's, it's ironic that it's happened again. 2 weeks, 2 games in a row now. And Camavinga's getting his boots on and getting ready. Could be the end of the Brazilian here. Jules says Grealish would get Casemiro booked so much. Yeah, he would. Grealish had run Casemiro absolutely riot. Kevin De Bruyne is saying to the referee now, how many nasty fouls are you going to let go? Because, Laporte got booked first time for absolutely nothing. And Casemiro's still going out. If the referee doesn't give Casemiro a yellow card here, he might as well go and punch a player in the next one because the ref won't give him a red card, surely. It looks a bit like he's going to continue. I think City need to put a nasty challenge in on him. Thrown by Carvajal. Surely Real Madrid get the ball back to City here, which they do. Back to Cancelo and City play on. Casemiro's back on the field straight away. Referee doesn't make him wait off too long. Not the Madrid player anyway. Here's Laporte. I don't know how he's not been booked, Casemiro. Don't know how. Here's Cancelo. Well fouled by Joao Cancelo. Straight to Carvajal. City are trying to get the ball in behind Carvajal, actually, to Phil Foden. That seems to be a tactic we're going with. Here is Eden Leitao. Blue Moon says he should be off, ref. Well, that'd be his second yellow, wouldn't it, Casemiro? And he's not even got 1 yellow. That first challenge was certainly a yellow card. Certainly a yellow card. That one was certainly a yellow card as well, but he seems to get away with them. Cancelo, good defending. Oh, Casemiro straight into the soft area of Karim Benzema. Between the legs and the Frenchman, he's down and in a bit of pain here. He's been caught by a pass by Rodri, which will hurt the Frenchman. But I think he'll get back up. Karim Benzema. Ooh. That one's going to hurt. A pass by Rodri. Bit of a stray pass. It's Benzema right where he doesn't want it to hit him. But he's back up on his feet. Limping. But he'll think he'll be okay. I won't tell you what he's just said there. But he wasn't happy. So here is Aymeric Laporte for Manchester City. Wide to Cancelo. Laporte. City play it back to Edison, do they? Yeah. Oh no, back to Diaz. It will get back to Edison, I think, this one. Diaz confidently into Kyle Walker, who can't even control the football. Somehow keeps it in. And into Mahrez. And the referee says it's gone behind for a throw-in. Well, I tell you what. Kyle Walker and Kevin De Bruyne look so bad today. Walker doesn't seem fit to me. I think City have shoehorned him in there. Maybe he's played on an injection or something in his ankle. It wouldn't surprise me. Long ball by Courtois all the way through to Edison and into the hands of the Brazilian. City back in control of possession again. 35 minutes gone. I think City, would we be happy, the two sides? The fact that it's still at this stage, 35 minutes 0-0? I'm not quite sure. I think Real Madrid will feel they maybe should have got a goal. De Bruyne, good ball. No, it's not. It's a poor ball by De Bruyne. Again, and given straight back to Real Madrid. Well, let's hope a different Kevin De Bruyne comes out second half because he's having a shocker. Long ball by Courtois. Header won by Fede Valverde. Kyle Walker takes it down into Kevin De Bruyne's path. Good pass into Riyad Mahrez. That's a good pass. Here's Riyad Mahrez one-on-one with Nacho here. Mahrez, great skill. Mahrez got to pass it. Mahrez still doesn't pass it. Foden. Oh, tries to work it across the box there. Tries to drill it. And he can't do. Real Madrid intercept it, but Mahrez got to pass it earlier. 3 or 4 times there, Mahrez could have picked the pass. Vinicius Jr. Pass Walker. Kyle Walker doesn't look like he's got much running in, to be honest with you. Diaz long. Phil Mendy down to Karim Benzema. Into Luka Modric. Modric, what a ball to Vinicius Jr. Who could have outpaced Kyle Walker here. Vinicius Jr. falls and collapses to the floor as he does do. With a little push in his back. Seen it plenty of times now from the Brazilian. Falls down, arms and legs spread and looks up at the referee. This time, nothing is given. Here is Dani Carvajal. Cancelo tight to him. Eden Leitao playing from centre-back and he's running straight into Laporte. Militao, good challenge by Militao. The referee gives a free kick and... Oh no, it's a throw-in actually. And Militao is moaning as usual. I mean, if Vinicius Jr. is going down for a shoulder-to-shoulder like that, it's embarrassing, isn't it? How easy he goes down, Vinicius Jr. Shrugged off the ball by Kyle Walker. Here's Casemiro. Good defending from Rodri. Ooh, Diaz with a foot in the box. Luckily, beats Vinicius to it. Kyle Walker's looking terrible. Here's Vinicius Jr. Can't control that one. Behind for a goal kick to Manchester City. Frustration from Vinicius Jr. there. With his teammate with a poor pass. Was it Benzema with a pass? The thing is, Real Madrid are never done. 93 minutes if it's still 0-0, I still back them to score. I really would. I mean, BT Sport are showing replay after replay of this little shoulder from Kyle Walker. It's never a foul. You wouldn't get it anyone else. You know, anyone else in the field wouldn't get it, I don't think. Joel says Pep's asking too much of Kyle Walker. He's not fit enough. I agree with you there. I think he might be. City in possession here. De Bruyne leading a counter-attack, possibly. Oh, good ball into Jesus. Need a runner, though. Need a runner from Cancelo. He's not running. Jesus. Back into De Bruyne. Slows everything down, does KDB. Wide to Cancelo. We've got bodies in the box. In behind to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva across the box. Loops up to the far post. Mendy. Don't know what's behind him. Heads it away. Cancelo down on his chest. Into De Bruyne. Oh, lovely skill from KDB. Into Cancelo. Into Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva looks for the cross. That's the wrong idea, Bernardo. It's never working. Behind for a corner off the knee of Casemiro. 38 minutes gone in this Champions League semi-final second leg. Manchester City lead by 4-3 in aggregate, but 0-0 it currently is in this second leg fixture. Kevin De Bruyne across the corner here. Bernardo Silva on screen in the box. Don't think he's one to win a header. But that man behind him, possibly, Aymeric Laporte is. Phil Foden also on this corner. He's put in quite a few good crosses in recent games, Phil Foden, on set pieces. And he perhaps is the man to take this one. He is Phil Foden. Good swing in by Phil. Rodri in there, headed away by Fede Valverde. Modric, good little layoff to Fede Valverde and Mahrez all the way back to goalkeeper Ederson. Benzema chases. Ederson, one thing in his mind to lump that back long. Gabriel Jesus against Casemiro. Wow, well done. Jesus. Foden on the strike with the right foot. Good save by Courtois. From a long way out, Phil Foden tries one with his right foot. It looked like a tame shot to me, but it was towards the corner. And Courtois actually struggled with it. Here's Dani Carvajal in the middle to Modric. That's a bit of a wake-up call for Real Madrid. Phil Mendy, heavy touch. Vinicius Jr.'s gone and Kyle Walker cannot keep up with him. Vinicius Jr., what a challenge, Kyle Walker. What a challenge, Kyle Walker. I tell you what, Vinicius Jr. has got Kyle Walker for pace here, and that is probably because he's not fully fit. But what a challenge by Walker, by the way. Absolutely crunches Vinicius there. Foot on the ball, in the box. Risky challenge. Works it, makes it happen. We see this chance here from Foden again. Ooh, bit of a snapshot. Tried it. Corner for Real Madrid here. Danger. Big danger for Manchester City in the 40th minute. A goal for Real Madrid here would be a sucker punch for Manchester City. Cross comes in. Free header for Casemiro. Well done, Aymeric Laporte. On the volley is Fede Valverde. And away by Laporte. And City on the counter here. And Riyad Mahrez into Kevin De Bruyne, who surely outpaces the 36-year-old Luka Modric. No, he does not. Well, Kevin De Bruyne, he's running in quicksand, the Belgian. If he can't outpace all 36 years of Luka Modric, I'm getting worried. Casemiro, found by Eden Militao. Nacho Fernandez. The centre-backs for Real Madrid seem to love getting forward, don't they? Nacho and Militao is playing number 9 here. Vinicius Jr. Militao's in the box. Valverde. Causing overloads all over the pitch here, Real Madrid. They really are. Kroos out to Carvajal. Back to Nacho Fernandez. He's so far off the screen there. Sipes 990. We need to get a goal before the end of this half. If we do, then Real will be in the mud. I hope you're right. I think a goal does change this game. A goal puts us in a brilliant position. But we've got to get that goal, haven't we? We've really got to get that goal. Blue Moon says, KDB off form. I'm worried. Yeah, KDB is massively off form here. Doesn't look at it at all. I don't know if he's carrying an injury, but looks very slow. Here is Modric. Real Madrid slowing the tempo down. Wanting City to play at their pace. Modric. Got the quality to pick a pass from literally anywhere on the field, hasn't he? Luka Modric. What a player. Into Carvajal. Nacho Fernandez. Back into Modric. They found Vinicius Jr. He's got a one-on with Riyad Mahrez here. Oh, good footing by Mahrez. Good defending. Rodri. Back to Mahrez. Walker. Come on, City. Let's get to keep a bit of possession here. Walk along to Foden. Dealt with by Nacho, who's got a foot race with Phil Foden, but he does well to control the ball. Keep Phil Foden away from it. Here's Phil on Mendy behind to Karim Benzema. And the Frenchman is in, and Benzema has put a chance over the bar that surely you usually see him score. Well, he's offside. He's offside anyway. What a chance. He's had 4 or 5 chances now, Benzema. He's going to score tonight because we're giving him chances. I don't know how he's not scored that one. It's offside anyway. But what a chance for Karim Benzema. For some reason, we're seeing the Phil Foden chance again. which wasn't much a chance, was it? It was a half chance, let's say. City have not had a shot in the box, I don't think, quite yet. I think Foden's positioning, Courtois' positioning, sorry, made that Foden shot easier. Poor touch by Cancelo on the chest. Ball given straight back to Real Madrid. Cancelo head down, not looking. Benzema with the ball, thrown into him. Laporte off Benzema behind for a goal kick to Manchester City. Well done, Laporte. Whether he actually meant that or he was just got a bit lucky. I think luck was on his side there for the Spaniard. Of course, he used to play Benzema for France, didn't he? Made one appearance, didn't he? And broke his leg, Aymeric Laporte. And now he's a Spanish international. That percentage is going down. 68% of you now only think that Manchester City will be going to the Champions League final. Perhaps some Liverpool fans, Manchester United fans and Real Madrid fans have been voting. Long ball by Edison on the goal kick up to Jesus. Casemiro wins the header. Valverde down to Casemiro. Good tackle by Jesus and Bernardo Silva. And City win the ball back off Casemiro. Ancelotti wants a free kick. I'm not sure what for, because there's nothing in that. And City back in possession. Diaz. Foden on the turn. Bernardo Silva. City seem to turn so slow tonight. I don't know why. Cancelo. Picking the pass well. Jesus. Foden. Eden Militao is tight to him. Jesus. Lovely play from Manchester City. But Bernardo Silva's not on the same wavelength as Gabriel Jesus, who I think played the right pass there. I'd say Bernardo should have made the run, which he didn't do. Wasn't awake to the situation. And 44 minutes gone. I don't think there's going to be much added time. Maybe for a little bit of fighting before, maybe 2 minutes. Here's Courtois. He hasn't committed one mistake leading to a goal in La Liga this season, Thibaut Courtois. However, I've seen him make quite a few mistakes in the seasons previously. He seems to have really shored himself up this season. Probably one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Here's Ferland Mendy at the left-hand side for Real Madrid, looking for an overlapping run from someone who's going to side for Vinicius Jr. Rodri. Vinicius throws himself on the floor again, the little cheat. Casemiro with a dive as well. You're not getting that. You absolute cheat, Casemiro. And City on the counter. And it's a shocking ball from Riyad Mahrez to Kevin De Bruyne. Well, come on, Riyad. We know De Bruyne's got no pace. You've just seen him get burned by Luka Modric of all people. And then you're playing the ball 40 yards in behind. It's Raheem Sterling. You got a chance. Kevin De Bruyne's got no chance. And City could be in trouble here because here's Luka Modric to Vinicius Jr. And here's Casemiro. And it got blocked by City. Back out to Modric. Keeps the possession well. I don't know how he hangs on to that ball, Modric there. Ferland Mendy swinging. Ooh, Laporte with the header away. Don't think he touched it, Laporte. It's behind for a goal kick. Carvalho wants a corner, but City, Mahrez has got to do so much better on that pass. Ooh, I don't know if it was a foul on Casemiro, but he's a cheat, Casemiro, because 1 minute he's snapping you at one end, the other minute he's down rolling about on the floor, isn't it? A good ball in for his weaker foot, Ferland Mendy, and it actually comes off the head of Casemiro up to go behind for a goal kick for City. Pep Guardiola is so frustrated with his team here, hands in the air. Rodri, he's saying, what are you doing? Ahmed says, hey, hello to you, Ahmed, good to have you. Here is Kyle Walker, 2 minutes of added time and 44 seconds of it already played. Ruben Diaz. Diaz bringing the ball forward. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo bringing the ball forward. Captain KDB. We should be captain, but Diaz has taken it. Maybe because De Bruyne said he didn't want it. De Bruyne. De Bruyne driving past Toni Kroos. De Bruyne sends one 50 miles over the bar. I think it took a deflection. And it will be a corner possibly before the end of the half. Will it be a corner before the end of the half? It is. City with a chance here. A goal here changes the tie and changes this game, doesn't it? It really does. Can we get... I think Diaz, should score more. Nathan Ake is probably our most dangerous player from corners. Phil Foden in the corner. 30 seconds remain. Foden with a swing in. Shocking ball in. Why is he crossing it to the far post to Bernardo Silva? De Bruyne. Cross in. Another poor cross. Real Madrid had it behind. It's another corner for Manchester City. Karim Benzema. Not happy with his team. Him and Casemiro are arguing. They're now laughing now. Benzema saying, I had no choice but to head it behind. Well, hopefully, this is Real Madrid taking it too lightly. City go and score from this. We've played the 2 minutes now. This will be the last chance. Swinging from Phil Foden. Terrible cross again. Absolutely terrible cross from Phil Foden. And that is half-time. Manchester City 0. Real Madrid 0. The Real Madrid players are all surrounding the referee here. Asking for, I don't know, something. Of course, that's the idea from Real Madrid. Just put pressure on the referee like they do in La Liga, and you'll get things go your way. Half-time 0. It's Manchester City 0. Real Madrid 0. And City do, as it stands, go through to the Champions League final. We'll have a little short 5-minute break while I show you our little intro, a little advert for the We Are City membership club. You can see here Vinicius Jr. and Fernandinho having a bit of an argument on the sideline here. I think Fernandinho said stop going down so easily, Vinicius Jr. So a little 5-minute break and we're back for tactical analysis. I do have a tactics board and you guys will be able to see that tactics board and how I think the game is playing out. We'll see you guys very, very shortly. So introducing the We Are City worldwide fan channel club membership scheme. It's a chance for you guys to support the channel just a little bit more. In this video, this short little video, I'm just going to explain to you what it is, what you'll get from each of them, and will it affect the channel? That's probably the main question you guys are thinking of. Of course, you guys want to know, will it affect the channel? I'll answer that straight away. No, nothing on the channel will change. Everything will be exactly the same. It already is. Nothing's changing. This membership scheme, this club, the We Are City club, is just a little bit extra for you guys if you want to, really support the channel and just get a little bit extra. And in that case, you'll be paying. So I'll tell you what it is and what you'll get for each one. So the We Are City Bronze Club, this is our, first starting tier of membership. And to be part of the Bronze Club, it would be 99p a month, a pound a month really, £12 a year, that's all it is. And for that, you get the basics, but you do get a little bit extra than that. So you get the loyalty badges that I've created that are on screen now. So the longer you're a member, the better the loyalty badge gets, and eventually you can be a Champions League winner here with your Bronze Club. You can be get these, so you can use them in live streams, these custom emojis here. I've made a few of them. As you guys, start to become members, the more I can add. So these are the current ones at the moment that you guys can use. And then finally, one that is an exclusive thing just for you guys is career mode uncut gameplay, or any gaming video uncut gameplay. So when I put the videos out and you guys watch them, the gameplay is cut into highlights to keep the videos down to around 40 minutes. The gameplay will be uncut, so the video will be about an hour long, maybe a bit longer, and the gameplay is the full game. You can watch the full game, no highlights, no edits, get to see every little bit of action. That's what you get if you join the We Are City Bronze Club. So if you join the We Are City Silver Club, that would be $3.99 per month, a little bit more, but this is what I'd call our main membership scheme. This is the one you want to be on if you want the real extra. So you get, just like before, the loyalty badges, the custom emojis, and also the career mode uncut gameplay, but you get a lot more extra. You get early access to every single upload and every bit of content on this channel. So every time I upload a video, I tend to upload, sometimes I can be in 3 months advance, sometimes I can be in a few days advance, but every single time, as soon as I upload that video, you guys get to watch it. You watch it instantly. Never wait for a video ever again. They'll be right on your screen. You can even watch them as box sets and maybe watch a full season if you wait a few weeks, where some people will only be 3 or 4 episodes in. If you're our Silver Club member, you can watch a full box set possibly of the We Are City career mode gaming episodes or so on. You also get a little bit extra than that. You get an exclusive career mode series, a career mode series that only you as Silver Club and above Gold Club members will get to see. That is something which is pretty exciting. A series just for you guys, a series that won't be on the channel at all. You also get a monthly live Q&A where you guys get to ask me about the ongoings on the channel, what's going off the channel and so on, and give your input on whether you think that we should do a certain thing or not. You guys are really important. And also you get photos and status updates. So that is a little thing which is not massive, but every time I make a sign in a career mode or I do anything in career mode, you get to see it ages in advance. I'll take a picture, post it on the community tab, only for you guys as members to see, to know what is happening behind the scenes here on the channel. And finally, our highest tier of membership will be to join the We Are City Gold Club. £5.49 per month. You may say that is quite steep, but listen to the extras you get on this. You get the badges and the custom emojis. You get the early access to every single upload. You get the career mode uncut gameplay. You get monthly live Q&As just like the silver level. You get exclusive career mode series, but just a bit more than that. You get member polls, you get shout outs in videos. Your name will be mentioned in our videos. You will be ingrained in the DNA of this channel. And then finally, you get live commentary on non-Man City matches. So I do live commentary on the City games. You guys will be able to listen to me do live commentary together with you, sharing non-Man City matches. So we'll put out a schedule. You guys, the gold members, will pick which games you wish me to do the commentary on, and I'll do a commentary on one of those games which you guys get to watch along with me. It's really exciting if you're a gold member. I know that a gold member is a massive change. Silver members where you want to be, really. That's our main one. Gold members just a little bit extra for, suppose, you super fans who want to support the channel. And honestly, it is really appreciated if you join any level of our club's bronze, silver or gold club. That extra exclusive content you guys will get. Now, I've looked at what other creators have done with their memberships, and I think I am offering way more than a lot of them are. You get, you know, bang for your buck, as they say. I'm trying to offer as much as I can for the lowest price possible, because I believe you guys deserve that here on the channel. So nothing changed on the channel. Membership scheme is now live. Please go ahead. If you want to be a member of the We Are City channel, if you want to join the club, then join it. Your support is really appreciated. I understand if you can't join, don't feel the need to join. But if you want to support the channel, just to get this to another level and be ingrained, like I said, if you're a gold member, ingrained in the DNA of the channel, mentioned in every video, then please go and join. Click that join button, join the We Are City club, and join us and be a member today. So welcome back to the We Are City channel, half-time tactical analysis. Now, I haven't got the exact team out there here. As you can see, there does need to be some changes in the side that have lined up for Manchester City today. But we have got these players in there. So Phil Foden is in there for Manchester City, Gabriel Jesus, Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne and Rodri Cancelo. It is Aymeric Laporte, it is Ruben Diaz, and it is, of course, the Walker, Diaz, Stones at the back, Edison in there as well. So have a look at that team. So Cancelo's in the left back position. Got Foden, who's playing off the left-hand side. Gabriel Jesus is playing through the middle, which is probably something we didn't expect after the start of the season, but he is back in there. And the main one, of course, Riyad Mahrez on that right-hand side. So that's how Manchester City's front three is looking right now. The Real Madrid, of course, are the white team, and we are in the blue. So that is how the City team is looking now. In possession, City, sometimes we've seen them do certain things, haven't they? Play a certain way. We haven't quite been doing our usual things today, I'd say. So we have stayed in a pretty rigid back four with Rodri in front. Kevin De Bruyne has been playing mainly here, and Phil Foden and Jesus have also been very high up with him. And it's been more of a Cancelo there, a Walker, Laporte, Diaz, and Bernardo Silva's dropped in this space here and allowed those sort of three there to be that team. So Jesus is playing right through the middle most of the time, with, you'll see, Foden or De Bruyne just off him. De Bruyne's got the license though. These players are very fluid. They can be in any of those positions. Now Real Madrid, they're doing something a little bit different. Now Fede Valverde is playing very much here, and Carvajal is bombing forward, and that is causing City problems because Cancelo then doesn't have this space like he'd like to out here. Now, if we can at some point get, you know, Real Madrid to attack us in that position, get Dani Carvajal forward from right back and get Cancelo in this position, then at least City in a wonderful position over here where you will see, you know, Valverde have to come across, which he isn't always doing. And if he does come across, Bernardo Silva's got space. We need to shift Real Madrid about as much as possible. Vinicius Jr. is the big danger for Manchester City today. I'd say Benzema, of course, is the goal scorer, but Vinicius is making these runs, whether it's outside here or inside there, is going to be a big problem. Kyle Walker's not quite been up to pace, has he, in the first half? I think Kyle Walker has dropped off a few yards off Vinicius. He's not letting Vinicius do this, in fact. But you see when Real Madrid are in this position, for example, Fede Valverde is probably in here, Dani Carvajal out here, and City are in a defensive mode and looking to do that. We'll see Karim Benzema drop here. As soon as Benzema drops here, Diaz is very often looking to follow him because Rodri is too busy pressing. This is obviously something Real Madrid have worked on. City are really pressing. Benzema drops into that midfield role. Luka Modric then has got one thing on his mind. That's how they're playing the ball over the top here, or watching Vinicius make this run. And if Luka Modric has the ball, he's sending it over the top here, and Vinicius is through 1-on-1. We've seen it a few times. Real Madrid have tried to make that happen, and it nearly has happened. And that is something City should be worried about. De Bruyne hasn't been at his best for now. So some in the comments, Mahrez struggled a little. Yeah, I think City haven't been incredible, have they? I don't think they've been very good either. I think they've been bang average, and that is a little bit of a worry. Linda says we need to step up into second gear. Yeah, we do need to step it up a gear in the second half. We really do. I think City have been bang average. And Ajin says, what app do you use to demonstrate these tactics? I actually made this myself, Ajin. This is all self-made. Quite a long time ago. I've always had the intention of using it on the channel. I only actually got to use it once. But I made this a long time ago. And I think I quite like the way it works. I hope you guys works. It is very simple. But it's the best way I can show the tactics really in the game. So Real Madrid playing very, very narrow midfield three of Valverde, Kroos, Modric, Casemiro. Valverde is pretty much playing this role really, isn't he? And allowing Modric to go up there. It's more for me a Real Madrid team that is playing a four at the back and a sort of box in the middle now. A team that like to do that, of course, is Manchester City. If you remember when City went to Liverpool and we got knocked out of the Champions League, if you remember that game at Anfield, we got absolutely smashed. Was it 3 or 4-0? Pep Guardiola played, was it Bernardo Silva, Gundogan, David Silva, Fernandinho, a box in midfield, and that is for that control. And Carlo Ancelotti's gone with that himself here today, playing that box, and he leaves it to these guys up top to free roam. One interesting fact is, actually, for Real Madrid's future, how does Kylian Mbappe fit into this tactic? I have no idea. I don't know where Kylian Mbappe fits. Phil Mendy as well, he's not been so attacking, I'd say, Phil Mendy. He's actually been quite conservative down that left-hand side. And that has made it a little bit easy for Mahrez, because Mahrez really doesn't want to track back, does he? Mahrez doesn't want to track back. And Walker's being occupied by Vinicius. I think Real Madrid, the way to beat Manchester City would be to get Phil Mendy more involved in the game here. Get him doing the overlapping runs. Make Walker mark Vinicius. And leave City outnumbered on this side. However, I do say this is probably City's strongest side due to the defensive quality of Kyle Walker. But today, he's not quite at it. How are City going to win this game? How are City going to win this game? That's the big one that we want to know as City fans. How do I think City are going to win this game? So we're lined up in a sort of this formation. Let's say Rodri and Bernardo alongside each other. Foden, Jesus and De Bruyne there. Mahrez on the wings with Cancelo. Diaz is more central. So what do City do to beat Real Madrid? Well, the first thing we need to do is I think personally, we need to eliminate Fede Valverde. He's the extra man who's covering this midfield. We need someone to try and pick him up. So whether that means Phil Foden goes out here and Cancelo is going to make overlapping runs here, meaning Valverde's got to get back out here. Once we create that space there, you've got Casemiro and you've got Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos cannot lay a finger on Kevin De Bruyne. And if Kevin De Bruyne is dropping into these positions here, it only takes an overlapping run from Bernardo Silva in behind the Real Madrid defence. Casemiro, he's probably got his eyes on Gabriel Jesus on this side of the field, a 3v1. City could really tear Real Madrid apart that way. And we saw it actually at one point, which was absolutely brilliant in the first half. Didn't quite work out, did it? And what the sense was, Phil Foden dropped deep. He picked the ball up here. On the ball here, Phil Foden. Real Madrid were in and around him. And Gabriel Jesus went in here. As soon as Jesus went in here, we saw the defender go for him. Foden gets it on a turn into Jesus. Bernardo Silva's made that running behind. And Jesus makes the pass through to Bernardo Silva, which didn't work out. And that was not the only time City did that move. And Bernardo Silva seems to be the man that he's, really getting in those chances. If you think that Bernardo Silva chance that, stung the palms of Thibaut Courtois, once again, it was Phil Foden dropping deep with Gabriel Jesus. And the ball going around here as the defence is dragged across. Phil Mendy is too busy thinking about Mahrez and De Bruyne. And that allowed Bernardo Silva to come across here. I think City, if they're going to score a goal, it will be down the left-hand side of Real Madrid. City's right-hand side. We need Mahrez and De Bruyne combining, and we need to isolate Phil Mendy. Toni Kroos is not the best defensively. Casemiro is more covering this side of the field. If we get Bernardo, Foden and Jesus over here, a spare man could always make that run. Vinicius Jr. does not want to get back and do defending, and that is where tactically City could beat Real Madrid today. Casemiro's made some absolutely nasty challenges in the midfield, and somehow I don't know how he's not been off. And now I've just seen the replay, by the way, of Laporte who are now holding his throat. It was Vinicius Jr. who grabbed Aymeric Laporte by his throat. Somehow VAR hasn't looked at that one, and somehow VAR hasn't been looking at the fouls by Casemiro, who continues to never get booked. I don't know why. He's got a bit of Fernandinho in him, has he? So yeah, tactically that's how I think it's going to work. Second half is coming in a second. Manchester City versus Real Madrid. So back for the second half of Manchester City versus Real Madrid. 0-0 it stands between the La Liga winners and the possible Premier League winners by the end of the season. Let's hope Pep sorted the players out, says MCFC Blue Moon. I'm only with this if Pep sees these openings and getting to him. Yeah, agree, says MK2. Great commentary, much better than BT. Thank you very much, Linda. Although, is it that hard to get better than BT? I'm not quite sure, but thank you very much. I know BTR. I'm glad I'm not listening to the audio on BT. So, second half kicks off underway here. Manchester City versus Real Madrid. Do you want to see some goals and excitement in this second half? I'm not quite sure. I'd be happy with no goals as Real Madrid have a chance. Casemiro plays a ball over. Wow, I'm too busy looking at my screen. Vinicius Junior's just missed an open net. Real Madrid should be in the lead here. Straight from kickoff. Casemiro into Luka Modric, into Toni Kroos, works one wide to Carvajal, City asleep, Benzema and Vinicius in the box, Vinicius with a chance at the far post, and somehow Vinicius Junior doesn't score there. Oh my word, what a miss. Well, if that isn't a warning sign for City, I don't know what it is. Pep Guardiola is throwing his hands up in the air. He's so frustrated with what he's just seen there from City. Switched off within 45 seconds. And we saw that in the game, that big game against Liverpool. Joao Cancelo's having a struggle here against Fede Valverde, who's getting at Joao Cancelo now. Here is Karim Benzema up against Cancelo. Takes it away from Cancelo. It's Luka Modric across the box again. Kyle Walker away. And here is Vinicius Junior. Real Madrid putting massive pressure on Manchester City. Massive pressure. Another crossing. Diaz clears it away. City have got to defend really well here. Got to do really well to defend this. And Real Madrid back on the ball. Wow. Come on, City, says Terry. How did he miss his Blue Moon? I have no idea how Vinicius Junior's missed that one. And Casemiro's gone down here, has he? Oh, Eden Militao. A broken thigh bone for Eden Militao, it looks like. I doubt it will be. I suspect there's absolutely nothing wrong here with the Brazilian. Oh. There's been some questionable decisions here from Real Madrid to get to the floor, hasn't he? What a ball by Dani Carvajal, by the way. Vinicius Junior's got to score, hasn't he? Vinicius Junior has got to score there for Real Madrid. But one thing that does show you is that this Real Madrid side have come out second half and they're going gung-ho, aren't they? There's a ball into Karim Benzema and Edison off his line to catch it, but City are looking sloppy and City are looking poor. And here's Rodri bringing the ball forward for Manchester City. Why is it Kevin De Bruyne? City have got to wake up here. Got to wake up and punish Real Madrid for a mistake if they make one. We have got to get a goal. I think City desperately need a goal here. 98 votes now, by the way, on our little poll in the live chat. 59% of you believe Manchester City are going to the Champions League final. Little by little, that erodes away, doesn't it? But I tell you what, if we get a goal, I think you'll all change your mind. Here's Laporte. I tell you what, Valverde has come out with absolute energy, and the whole Real Madrid have in this second half here. Diaz, Walker, into, Benzema's won it back. Poor pass by Kyle Walker. Karim Benzema. Good tackle by Rodri. Well done, Rodri. Player of the season for Manchester City's Rodri. And Diaz switched it to Joao Cancelo. Come on now, City. Let's see something from this side. Gabriel Jesus off the left-hand side. Up against Casemiro. Jesus. Bernardo Silva, it's behind him. Valverde's with him. And Bernardo Silva gives it away. No, he's won it back. Bernardo Silva's still going. Then he gives it away again. Carvajal, back to goalkeeper Courtois. Real Madrid a little bit shaky, but they ride the storm very easily. It is City who look shaky. Carvajal, what a pass into Toni Kroos. Can't afford to get caught here, which he does do, the German. And City in possession. De Bruyne into Rodri. Phil Foden, I think he's just onside here. Cancelo with a run. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo up against Carvajal. City working the ball reasonably well. Just need to calm the game down a little bit. Keep possession. Kevin De Bruyne. Into Cancelo in behind. Good run on his left foot with a cross, Cancelo. It's a poor cross. Ferland Mendy nods it away. Mahrez will pick it up on the rebound. Riyad Mahrez. Kyle Walker. Back to Mahrez. Walker trying to make a run in behind. Vinicius Junior's got his arms all over Kyle Walker there. Just keep the ball and create chances, says Joel. That's what City need to do, Joel. You're quite right. Captain Diaz away from Benzema. Into Laporte. City work it around the back as they usually do. Kevin De Bruyne is dropping a little bit deeper now, looking to create from deep. Is KDB. Wide to Gabriel Jesus. He seems to have drifted out to his left-hand side. Jesus, little trick and flick here from Jesus. Jesus, great work. Jesus shot. I don't know if it's a shot or a cross there. Foden couldn't stick a toe out. into the hands of Thibaut Courtois, but Jesus definitely the most lively player here. Adrian says, I hear in your voice that you're not a comfortable feeling, but I said I'm not nervous at all. I'm still nervous here. I'm positive we'll do it, but I'm nervous. Real Madrid look good. Kroos. Away to Cancelo. Oh, terrible header by Cancelo. Modric is pulled down by Bernardo Silva. If this is a yellow card here. Yeah. If this is a yellow card for Bernardo Silva, then the referee, he hasn't given a yellow card. I don't know how is the referee not give a yellow card to Bernardo Silva here? I mean, there's not much in it, but I mean, it wasn't as nasty as the Casemiro one, but it's still a foul. And it's still a yellow card there as Modric is getting away with it. Here's Nacho Fernandez. Toni Kroos. Under pressure from Riyad Mahrez. Back to goalkeeper Courtois. Ferland Mendy's the free man here for Real Madrid on this side. Header Militao long. Valverde can't win the header. And Cancelo watches it behind for a throw into Manchester City. 5 minutes gone and Real Madrid look by far the better side here at the Bernabeu. They really do look dangerous. Carlo Ancelotti looks on. His son's actually the trainer, isn't he, at Real Madrid, which is an interesting one. The family business. Bernardo Silva tackled by Carvajal. Rodri wins it back brilliantly. I tell you, Rodri's been absolutely wonderful in midfield. He's probably going to play a terrible pass and cost us the game or something. Bernardo Silva. Oh, brilliant from Bernardo Silva. Brilliant, Rodri. Into Kevin De Bruyne. City with a chance now. KDB's got to move the ball quicker, City. Mahrez 1-on-1 with Ferland Mendy. Can he beat Ferland Mendy? Mahrez. Still. De Bruyne. Mahrez. Oh, it's a terrible touch from Riyad Mahrez. Absolutely shocking. From a man who's got such a wonderful left foot. Cannot control the ball. And Pep Guardiola is frustrated with his side. And a run here from Vinicius Jr. Running into the Manchester City box here, Vinicius. Away from Diaz again. Vinicius still. Edge of the box. Luka Modric. What a block by Diaz. Oh, Edison can't catch it. Oh, City have dropped it. Rodri away. What is going on from Manchester City here? Oh, and Mahrez gives it away. Mahrez is terrible. Vinicius Junior Madrid come again. City are absolutely all over the place here. Vinicius with a swing in. All the way through to Carvalho on the far right hand side. City are absolutely under pressure here. Unbelievable pressure. Casemiro. Little back heel which doesn't work. What a roller coaster, says Agent. We're struggling. Here's Militao. City look second best by a mile here. Modric, little outside the boot pass to Vinicius Junior. He's got Ferland Mendy on the overlap. We said that's where Real Madrid could find a bit of space. Vinicius into Benzema. Poor pass by him. Mahrez. Good little touch by Toni Kroos and straight back to Real Madrid by Riyad Mahrez, who looks dejected a little bit. Ferland Mendy with space. Mahrez, we said, won't track back. Benzema. Ferland Mendy. Inside Kyle Walker. And Walker away. Looks to be playing on one leg, Kyle Walker. Militao with a header. Back to goalkeeper Courtois. Real Madrid in full control of this fixture right now. In absolute full control. The only thing they're lacking is a goal. Toni Kroos. Modric. Under pressure from Bernardo Silva. Into Kroos again. Wide to Ferland Mendy. Poor touch by the Frenchman. Kyle Walker is not walking normally. He's limping. You can see it. You can absolutely see it. I suspect he might play this game and then not play the Premier League games the rest of the season. Modric was just strike. If Modric hits that first time, by the way, when Vinicius pulls it back to the edge of the box, we get a goal there. We get a goal for Real Madrid. Instead, he takes it down. Miscontrols it. Wonderful skill from Bernardo Silva early on in the game. City with a chance here. Here's Gabriel Jesus. Come on, Gabriel. And a paper aeroplane's been thrown into the field, and then Bernardo Silva and Co. and the rest of the team's let down by a very poor Joao Cancelo pass. Really poor Cancelo pass. Diaz has been done here. Walker clears it away. Ender says tonight isn't De Bruyne's. Adrian says and De Bruyne's. Mahrez isn't. Adrian says De Bruyne's too. Quite right. Both have been very, very poor today. Mahrez and De Bruyne are our two key players. Not turned up at all. Here is Thibaut Courtois. Long on the left foot. Up towards Vinicius Junior. Dealt with by Walker. And Diaz, well played. Diaz, ice in the veins of the captain there. He's under pressure. But he knew his surroundings and dealt with it very well. Here's Rodri. Joao Cancelo. Laporte, Rodri. Good play by Manchester City there. Working Real Madrid. Diaz, Rodri. Into Walker. Good play from City. Got to find a bit of space here. Oh, Walker with an absolute shocker of a pass here. Behind Rodri. Casemiro leads the counter for Real Madrid. In towards Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. good defending from Ruben Diaz again. Blue Moon says he's worried. I'll tell you what, you're not the only one. City are so weak here. Last-ditch defending is keeping us in this game. The players look so unhappy with themselves. Adrian says the defence is awesome with Walker and Diaz. It is, but how long can you do this last-ditch defending, for against a team of this quality? I'm not quite sure. Laporte swings the ball into De Bruyne. A brilliant pass by Aymeric Laporte. Absolutely brilliant. Phil Foden makes a run for the middle. Phil Foden! Phil Foden! Phil Foden! Oh, a chance. Still Foden. Wide to Jesus. It's overhit. Oh, come on, Jesus. Keep this one in. Here's Gabriel Jesus on this left-hand side. Cancelo, don't shoot. Cancelo, couple of ball rolls, couple of skills, looking to open up his body for a shot. Thankfully he didn't, because we all know where that's going. That's not the back of the net. Here is Phil Foden, away from Luka Modric. A little kick by Luka Modric on Phil Foden. Referee says no free kick. Counter Real Madrid, and Vinicius Jr.'s through here. And Walker's on him. Vinicius, Benzema. Benzema. So Vinicius Jr., another poor touch by the Brazilian. What a City doing here? What a City doing here? Toni Kroos. I think Real Madrid are going to put this ball out here for an injured Phil Foden. We put the ball out for Casemiro. We put the ball out for Casemiro. I hope you remember that, Real Madrid. Well, they don't. Real Madrid are playing on. So we'll do that next time we snap one of your players. I hope so anyway. One of the most intense games in City's Champions League history. Besides the final last year, quite right. I don't think the Champions League final last year was intense, to be honest with you. I thought it was... as soon as Chelsea scored, it felt like game over, didn't it, really? Here's Thibaut Courtois. Real Madrid unfairly don't put the ball out, so the sportsmanship isn't with them, is it? City did put the ball out for Casemiro in the game earlier on. Diaz watches it all the way back to his goalkeeper. Kyle Walker picks it up. City have got to wake up here. Rodri in the midfield. Into Riyad Mahrez. Ferland Mendy tight to him. Mahrez, nowhere to go. White as Joao Cancelo. See now, Ferland Mendy's out of position here. Pulls someone out to this right-hand side. There's too much space free that we're not attacking. Rodri. Into Walker. Mahrez. Mahrez goes all the way back to Ederson. I tell you what, I'd get Riyad Mahrez off. I really would. Here's Aymeric Laporte. Bernardo Silva. Foden's in acres of space here. Nacho Fernandez straight to him. Kyle Walker, City with a chance here. Walker makes a good pass to Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne can't control a football. Kevin De Bruyne cannot control a football tonight. Terrible again by him. Vinicius Jr. up against Walker. Oh, Vinicius Jr. drops the deck as usual. A free kick, of course, to Real Madrid. I'd bring on Grealish. You're quite right. Foden is kicked in the ankle by Luka Modric, and somehow it's not a free kick. I tell you what, if that was the other way, Vinicius Jr. is getting a free kick, isn't it? It shows the difference between the two sides. It does show the difference between the two sides. The referee will give one way, but not the other. Gabriel Jesus good defending. Gabriel Jesus playing left wing back now, helping the side out. Raz will do good with his sprints, and he dives too, says Adjin. Yeah, Raheem Sterling's got a good dive in him. The only problem with Sterling is, Adjin, as good as he is, he can't shoot. So he'll come on and probably get loads of chances and miss them all, and then we'll go out. That's the issue I've got with Sterling. He shoots like he's got cushions on his feet, Sterling, doesn't he, really? There's no power in his shots. I'd bring on a goalkeeper, says Ender. Scott Carson up top. Might be an idea. Here's Ferland Mendy. Good defending from Mahrez. Actually, good pressure. Nacho, Mendy. Nacho again. Oh, good play from Real Madrid. It's too easy. What is Diaz doing up here as well? Diaz is playing right back, really, because Walker can't run. Walker gives it straight back to Real Madrid. Kyle Walker cannot run. He'll be a Vinicius Jr. and Raheem Sterling dive-off, says Joel. Well, we know the referee is going to give it more their way. Here's Casemiro, poor touch. On the edge of his box, Courtois. Can we make them make a mistake? Look at Modric. Modric still. Only one goal. Takes the extra time. Well done, Diaz. Against Ferland Mendy. Get up, Ferland Mendy. No, he's falling with your arms out. Shocking from Real Madrid. The amount of times they go down. Jesus, City look absolutely drained for some reason. Sterling's finishing is worse than Werner's and Morata's. Well, that is hard to do. to be worse than Morata and Werner, but you might be right there. Laporte. Here is Bernardo Silva. Cancelo fouled. Great skill from Joao Cancelo. Casemiro then fouls Joao Cancelo. Referee says advantage. Still no yellow card for Casemiro. Rodri into Kyle Walker. Oh, Walker's having an absolute mare against Vinicius Jr. He's beat Walker for pace again. Vinicius Jr. past Walker. Jr. Oh, and Laporte away so it doesn't reach Benzema. Mahrez takes it down. Bernardo Silva. Brilliant from Bernardo. Great close control. And into Riyad Mahrez. Fantastic from Manchester City. Mahrez back to Edison again. His favourite pass. Edison says, Real Madrid, you have it. No, Foden wins a header. Jesus, Phil Foden. Oh, City had 2-on-2 there. Phil Foden with a chance, but Gabriel Jesus with a terrible pass. And City let themselves down again. How many times? That killer pass. Even if we had Erling Haaland in this team, we still wouldn't score because we can't even pass to him. Modric. Eder Militao. Real Madrid coming forward now. This is a great game. Diaz clears it away. Down to Bernardo Silva. Diaz. You have to remember now, Karim Benzema has got 42 goals in 42 games for Real Madrid this season. There's a goal in there. Raheem is the type of player that can score from 30 metres. You're quite right, Ajin. He can pull a goal out of nowhere, Raheem Sterling. Sadly, never when you need it in a big game. Although he did that goal against Southampton. I'll give him that. But he doesn't seem to score when you need it anymore. He was scoring lots of goals when we needed it, wasn't he, years ago? Doesn't seem to do it anymore. Here's Aymeric Laporte on the left-hand side of the defence here for Manchester City. Brings it to the halfway line. Phil Foden. Pressure on him from Eder Militao, who clearly kicks Phil Foden. The referee finally says, yes, that's a free kick. And City do have a free kick thanks for a foul on Phil Foden from Eder Militao. We'll see Foden here on the turn. Shields the ball so well. Militao's nowhere near it. Similarly to the foul before, but it wasn't a free kick. It's good to see some consistency. And look at this. Kyle Walker's down here. And I think Kyle Walker's night is over. And this could be Manchester City's Champions League campaign over. This could be Manchester City's Champions League campaign over here. Because if we have to bring Fernandinho on at right back, we are in big, big trouble. We've got to bring Nathan Ake on and play him left back and put Cancelo at right back. Zinchenko's coming on. Fair enough, he was actually quite good last time. Joel says Walker's been solid. He has, but he's... You can tell he's injured, can't you? And Walker's really struggling. Walker's really struggling, I think. And this will be Kyle Walker's last touch of the game. He's managed to get 62 minutes out of Kyle Walker, which is good for us. And Diaz is saying to Walker, can you continue? And he's saying, I can't do it, I think. He's saying, I cannot do it. He's trying. We do not know the extent of Kyle Walker's injury. This could be ligament damage that he's playing on. Which City have obviously spoke. It will be Walker's decision. But they've spoken to him about and said, can you play? And Kyle Walker's saying to Pep, I can't do it. I can't do it. Is he already coming back on? Pep's saying to him, come off. And Kyle Walker, I think, saying he's going to come back on. Well, I don't know. I just says Walker came back from injury and then he's injured again. He went really Eden Hazard there. Well, he's still injured. He's still injured. I can tell you now, Kyle Walker is injured. And he's decided to play. And I bet an injection is in his ligaments. But that's usually what they do. I've read a few footballer books. That's what they usually do. Headed by Phil Mendy, throwing to Manchester City, is it? No. To throw into Real Madrid. Everything has gone their way, hasn't it, today? It feels so far. Nacho Fernandez. Back to goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois. Let's hope Kyle Walker has still got enough to play on in this game, really, because I'm worried if he gets a run at him from Vinicius Jr., he's going to struggle. Back to Edison, the goalkeeper. Into Rodri. Back to Edison again. Modric is putting the press on. Real Madrid here. Edison out to Cancelo. It's a terrible pass. It's an absolutely terrible pass from Edison to Cancelo. I've not been impressed with Edison's distribution so far today. Here's Valverde, and he's running out of play here. Throwing to Manchester City on the far left-hand side. This game has really, really dipped off, hasn't it? There's been spells of Real Madrid. They're going to have to start pushing a little bit more. They really are. Laporte just lumps it away with the outside of his right boot. Phil Mendy wins the header. Mahrez is nowhere near it again. Casemiro. Go on, Jesus. Well done, Gabriel Jesus. Fantastic from Jesus. A kick on him from Toni Kroos. Brilliant from Jesus. Hunting down that ball and winning it back. De Bruyne. De Bruyne is fouled here. And it's a yellow card for It's a yellow card for Dani Carvajal. I don't know how he's been booked before Casemiro, but he has. Yellow card for the Spaniard. De Bruyne goes for the pass and Casemiro somehow is not a yellow card. Dani Carvajal this time makes the foul and he gets a straight yellow. Referee doesn't even think about it. That is a nasty one from the Spaniard, who takes Kevin De Bruyne's leg with him, doesn't he, as he runs past him. Brandon Shaw says, come on City, please score. Joel says, come on City. A lot of support for City here. Phil Foden's lost the ball to Militao. Kroos, Modric. Carvajal beats Jesus to it. Good play by Cancelo into Bernardo Silva. City with a counter-attack here. Bernardo Silva. Turn. Kicking at him. Casemiro. There's one thing in his mind, Casemiro, is to come through the ball. Another foul by Casemiro. Foul number 6 of the game now for the Brazilian. How many yellow cards has he got? None. Still no yellow card for Casemiro. I don't know how he's not been booked here. This referee must have a bet on Casemiro. He must do. He must have a bet for him to not get booked to a certain minute, because there's no way he's gone through this game without getting a yellow card. Unbelievable. 65 minutes gone here. Free kick for Manchester City. Can we see Captain Diaz or Laporte from the back step up here and get ahead on this? Can we? Diaz signals to the team behind his back. He wants set piece number 2. So we do that one. Benzema away. Toni Kroos there. Away from Toni Kroos. And out to Zinchenko on the sidelines. Mahrez down on the throw into Bernardo Silva. Here is Bernardo Silva still. A bit of a run here at Real Madrid. Rodri holds his body away from Modric. He's got his hands all over Rodri there. Referee plays the advantage. Kevin De Bruyne. Into Aymeric Laporte, who helps us so much playing out from the back, doesn't he, Laporte? His issues come when it has to defend. Brandon says the ref's a Madrid fan. I think he's just a Casemiro fan. I don't think he's been particularly biased towards Real Madrid. I think he's been soft on some of the free kicks, yes. But that Jesus is surely offside here. Gabriel Jesus is born offside, weren't he? Another one offside here. Goes a mile too early on that De Bruyne pass. He was too late in the pass. Well, he's onside. He's actually onside, Jesus. Phil Mendy plays him on. Well, apologies, Jesus. You're onside there. City are not at it here. They're not at it at all. And Real Madrid, they've just always got that thing of doing it when you least expect it. They really do. It only takes one goal to take us to extra time. Rodrigo is coming on for Real Madrid, the Brazilian. Perhaps a Fede Valverde. Another pacey Brazilian who likes to go down. And Laporte watched it behind for a goal kick here to Manchester City. 67 minutes gone. Can City hang on for a 0-0 here? I think Real Madrid have got to score one. And it's Toni Kroos who's coming off, actually. So a little bit change in the midfield. Fede Valverde, of course, will drop into there. And then we'll see Rodrigo out on the right-hand side. All the way for refs goes against us. I do sort of agree with you there, Joel. I do think they're a little bit against us. Casemiro probably signed him an autograph. I gave him a shirt. Have a look at the end of the game. Let's have a look. See what happens. Caden says it's probably more a tense match than the finals. I think so. As Bernardo Silva cheaply gives the ball away to Rodrigo. Into Karim Benzema. Laporte. Poor touch. Puts it in for a throw into Real Madrid. Who have jumped on a City mistake there. Bernardo Silva with another interception behind for another throw into Real. Here is Eder Militao. Nacho. We'll score in the 80th minute, says Brandon. I hope you're right. I hope we score before that. Gabriel Jesus with a little pull on Eder Militao here. Free kick. Militao signals to the referee. Jesus has made 2 fouls now. That's still less than half of what Casemiro's made. Here is Nacho Fernandez. Out to Carvalho. I'll tell you what, their centre-backs have played very well out from the back. Nacho especially. More so than, of course, Eder Militao. It's not really his remit, is it? Here is Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Come on, City now. Valverde. Oh, brilliant from Bernardo Silva. Referee says ball stays in. Ball in behind to Phil Foden, who just hasn't got the pace to beat Carvalho. And they go back to goalkeeper Courtois. He's got only one thing he can do here, which is to send this as far as he can down the field. Walker against Vinicius. Vinicius runs into Walker. And Kyle Walker says he's injured here. Vinicius Jr. suffering from a bit of cramp. I think the referee's going to give and free kick Manchester City's way. I hope Kyle Walker's okay. Agin says, I feel that we have the 88th minute now. It's only 70 minutes played here in this semi-final second leg. Plenty of football still left to play. Kyle Walker is down. Seems to be in pain again. And he'll waste a bit more time, will Kyle Walker. Vinicius Jr. is unhappy with the antics of Kyle Walker to waste time. Of course, diving on the other hand for Vinicius Jr. is completely acceptable. Well, it's a 50-50 that. Walker's... I don't know if Walker's hurt himself or not there. I'm not quite sure if it's real or not. It's hard to tell, isn't it, these days, whether Walker's trying to get a bit of time for City. But he's done about 6 or 7 rolls on the floor here, Kyle Walker. But I suspect he'll be back on his feet. Edison in there with the Real Madrid players who are complaining. And Kyle Walker's down in a lot of pain. Hands over his head. And the referee is signalling to the bench. He will be adding this time on. Joel says, who will win the FA Cup? I hope, Agin says, I hope Chelsea. I think Liverpool will win the FA Cup. Chelsea will not beat Liverpool. Liverpool will win the FA Cup, I can tell you now. And it looks like things are going to get bad for Kyle Walker because the stretcher is on for the England fullback. Blue Moon says, to be fair, this tie could have been done in the half-time of the first leg. Blue Moon, you're on the same wavelength as me. Absolute same wavelength as me. Ooh, I think he's rolled his ankle again as Kyle Walker. I think he's rolled that ankle again. I think he's coming off. How unlucky can you be? He's rolled that same ankle again. I mean, I hope this doesn't become a sort of recurring injury for Kyle Walker. If it weakens his ankles, you mean City are going to have to go into the market for a fullback, wouldn't it? Not that we haven't needed to for the last 6 years or so. We needed a fullback for a long time. So it's Cancelo against Vinicius now on this right-hand side. And Zinchenko will go to the left-hand side to play up against Rodrigo. And the sideways passer is on. Ilkay Gundogan. Coming on for Kevin De Bruyne. Well, that shows you what Pep Guardiola thinks of De Bruyne's performance today. Off comes Kevin. On comes Gundogan. That could be the substitution that knocks us out of this competition, couldn't it? Gundogan will come on. He'll pass it sideways and not forwards. I suppose he won't give it his way as much as De Bruyne. And that might be the defence. Real Madrid kick us the ball back. And Valverde putting pressure on Laporte straight away. Not entirely fair, it feels. Good ball by Edison into Bernardo Silva, who plays a terrible ball out here to Cancelo. And Mendy away, Rodri. Well done, Rodri. So impressed by Rodri. I'm telling you what, he's man of the match. Unless he gives away a goal or something, he's absolutely man of the match. Gundogan, that ball to Bernardo Silva is brilliant. The Real Madrid press has been destroyed here. Bernardo Silva, runners. Gabriel Jesus made a run. Bernardo Silva into, what is he doing? Mahrez! Oh, what a goal from Riyad Mahrez! What a goal from Riyad Mahrez! What a goal! What a goal from Mahrez! I thought there Bernardo Silva's made an absolute mess of this one. He's running through. Jesus makes the run. You're thinking, pass it, Bernardo. He lays it back to Mahrez. And Mahrez, you think, no way is he going to curl it in the far left-hand corner from here. There's a Real Madrid player right in front of him. And he slams it in the top right-hand corner, near post. Unbelievable finish from Mahrez. Well, fair enough, Riyad. You've had a shocking game. But you go and do that and all is forgiven. What a bit of play from Bernardo Silva. What a hit from Mahrez. What a hit from Mahrez. 5-3 on aggregate. That could be City going through to the final of the Champions League to face league rivals Liverpool. What a hit from Mahrez this is. Thibaut Courtois. I tell you what, if you're a Real Madrid fan, you'd be saying, get him out of this club. If Edison did that, I'd be so disappointed. You see Courtois there as Mahrez steps up to the ball. Courtois' got one thing on his mind. He's going the wrong way. And he shifts all his body weight to his right-hand side. The next minute, Mahrez has put it in his near post. What a finish from Mahrez. 1-0 Manchester City here. 1-0 Manchester City at the Santiago Bernabeu. 5-3 in aggregate. Real Madrid have got to score 2 goals now. What a goal. Get in, says Blue Moon. Everything Mahrez has done in the match, he deleted it now. And that is the thing with football, isn't it? Riyad Mahrez had a 2 out of 10 performance here today. And it goes up to an 8 out of 10. I tell you what, Rodri is still man of the match. and he was instrumental in that goal with his movement. Bernardo Silva, fantastic as well. What a hit from Mahrez. What a goal from Mahrez. Here's Vinicius Jr. He's giving it away to Bernardo Silva. A little shoulder barge on Vinicius Jr. Pep Guardiola, hands on his head. Referee says free kick. Substitutions for Ancelotti now. Terry Albion says game, set and match. Well, I hope you're right. I think we're in the final, says Joe Malone. Like you said, Mahrez is great in Europe. It is Casemiro off, somehow with no yellow card to his name. On comes Marco Asensio. The man from Mallorca, who... did he come from Mallorca? I think he did, didn't he? Wants the next big thing for Spain. He's dipped. I've got 26 years of age now. That's gone pretty quickly, hasn't it? And Camavinga, another wonderful player. Only, 19 years of age. Incredible player. Is in for Luka Modric. And that's a poor pass by Danny Carvajal there. Give Palmer a run now, says Joel. I don't think so, Joel. Don't get ahead of yourself. I tell you what, this Real Madrid side were out the Champions League against Chelsea, weren't they, at what? 80-odd minutes. And they still went and did it. So it's not over yet. It's certainly not over yet. But City have put themselves in a fantastic position now, haven't they? But I think this game is far from over. Oh, Jesus with a poor touch and a throw into Real Madrid. This game is far from over. Real Madrid come from nothing. I tell you what, they've just got that aura about them in the Champions League, haven't they? 13-time Champions League winners. Can we get just one to Manchester City's name? Quite possibly. Here's Vinicius Jr. The pressing from City. The energy is there now. It's great to see. Camavinga into Eden Militao. Is this a second leg, says Mohamed? Quite right it is. 5-3 on aggregate. Manchester City won the first leg 4-3. Joel says I'm getting overconfident now. Quite right, Joel. Do not forget, this is Real Madrid. Caden says Camavinga's a talented player. Very talented player. Very talented player. I'm going to see that here today with a switching pass that he's played there out to Ferland Mendy. Vinicius Jr. Asensio. Asensio, the swing in towards Benzema, and Ederson drops on the ball. Let's waste a couple of seconds here. Manchester City. I have to calm down, says Brandon. Adrian says Vinicius is pathetic. He is. The way he's been diving. Top player, though. Top player. You're lying if you say that you wouldn't want City to sign him. It tends to be that, doesn't it? Here is Zinchenko. Captain Ilkay Gundogan. Change the game. I tell you he's changed the game again. Zinchenko came on in that PSG fixture, changed the game. He's come on today against Real Madrid, changed the game again. Pivotal this Manchester City side. A foul on Ilkay Gundogan, which the referee says no. Get up, he says to Ilkay Gundogan. Camavinga dribbling it in front of his own box here. Confident from the youngster. Camavinga again. Ancelotti always looks to Camavinga to change games, and he's looking to him again. Terry says Linda's already cracked a bottle open. I think this game's far from over. I wouldn't get confident yet. Real Madrid always come back from nothing. Honestly. I've seen them in La Liga this season be 3 goals behind, I think. And they still come back. So, I mean, of course, against worse opposition. But do not get ahead of yourself. Oh, Super Jack Grealish is coming on. Joel says his granddad calls Zinchenko Zinko. Not a bad nickname. What a finish by Mahrez in the replay there. So Jack Grealish is going to come on for Gabriel Jesus. And Jack Grealish, the free kick winning machine, is going to go on that far side and do a Vinicius Jr., isn't he? And absolutely flop every time a Real Madrid fan, even a fan, any Real Madrid player breathes on him. Surely. And the hair is looking freshly washed for Jack Grealish here today. Good interception by Rodri. What a performance. Riyad Mahrez, who looks full of energy now. Oh, it's a free kick, a throw into Real Madrid there. Grealish masterclass, says Caden. Could be. Don't think so. But he's on. In a Champions League semi-final, Jack Grealish. Shows how far his career's come, doesn't it? Here is Nacho Fernandez. Pep Guardiola saying to Mahrez, press, Riyad, press. Get it, Ferland Mendy. Well done, City. Keep the energy up now. 10 minutes to get to that final. Both sides have had 8 attempts on goal. City have had only 2% more possession. We've had 5 corners to Real Madrid's 2. Here is Ferland Mendy. Away from Mahrez. Mahrez. Good win on the ball. Rodri with the foot in on Ferland Mendy. Fair challenge. Referee says no free kick. Mendy's had his arms out here. Bit of a miracle story, Ferland Mendy, actually. He picked up a hip injury. I think it was about 14 years of age. Told he'd never play football again. Oh, can tell what you're doing. And then, suddenly, he's playing Champions League football for Real Madrid. Poor pass by Ederson. Gundogan, give it Super Jack. Oh, Gundogan. Jack Grealish is in a forward position. Ilkay Gundogan is allergic to forward passes, so couldn't play one. Wide to Ferland Mendy here on this left-hand side for Real Madrid. Just over the halfway line to Vinicius Jr. looking to take on Cancelo, who didn't buy into the little fake and the little back heel. Mahrez. Oh, ball into Bernardo Silva. City turning the screw a little bit here now. Bernardo Silva, great skill into the foot of Nacho Fernandez. And it is a corner for City again. Positive feeling. It's a handball by Joao Cancelo here. It is a handball by Joao Cancelo. That's a free kick to Real Madrid. They've got away with one there. Massively. Absolutely massively. City have had a much harder run, says Joel. Doesn't mean anything, does it, if they beat us in the final, unfortunately. Bernardo Silva. Mahrez, back out to Bernardo Silva. Rodrigo there. Mahrez with a poor pass. Oh, counter here. Vinicius away from Cancelo. Rodri, you absolute... Rodri's incredible. Vinicius is going through there. And he's there again. I mean, he's not the quickest Rodri. He turns like a tank. He's done fantastically again there, Rodri, to get on that. Been brilliant today. Man of the match. We had the two Madrid clubs and Sporting. They had Inter, Villarreal and Benfica. Yeah, Liverpool have certainly had probably the easiest run to a Champions League final I'll ever see. But it does not make a difference. Because if they win it, don't they? No one remembers the run. They only remember the trophy you lift. MK says, stay positive. We've got this. Real Madrid in behind here. Rodrigo pulls it back to Benzema. Good defending from Alexander Zinchenko again. Fernandinho's coming on for Manchester City. Possibly to pick up a red card. A walking red card. Usually. Go on, Grealish. Keep fighting for that ball. Oh, come on now, referee. Carvajal goes down. Under a bit of pressure from Grealish. I hope we don't see Carvajal in the Spain squad. He's terrible. Blue Moon's laughing at the fact that Rodri turns like a tank as Karim Benzema. He's playing over the top here. Benzema! What a save, Ederson! Offside against the Frenchman. What a save, Ederson. Benzema with another chance. And he hasn't scored. That is what? 6 chances today for Benzema? Maybe more. He's a mile onside, I think. Well, I don't know. I think he's onside. Well done. Benzema when we had the Algerian Messi, says Ajin. I assume Mahrez the Algerian Messi. I suppose Messi's had quiet games and then scored an absolute wonder goal. That was a wonder goal from Riyad Mahrez. Ball out to Joao Cancelo on the right-hand side now. Perhaps a party atmosphere in the Bernabeu for the City fans right now, who've made the journey to Madrid. Only about a 2-hour flight, it's not too far. I was on a 4-hour flight yesterday. Here's Gundogan. I'm Eric Laporte. Oh, brilliant from Laporte. One here. Bernardo. Oh, Bernardo Silva. Unbelievable. Away from Camavinga. Oh, what a challenge by Camavinga. Bernardo, you've got to get your body in between the ball there. And then look at that again. Rodri. I tell you what, I want to see the stats after this game for Rodri. What a player. What a player Rodri is. Unless he scores an own goal now. Incredible game, honestly. I cannot describe how good he's been. If you're watching this game, you know how good he's been. Just intercepts absolutely everything. Good tackle, Grealish. And a throw-in for Real Madrid. But another bit of silky skill from Bernardo Silva again. He just stops the ball dead. Vinicius and Camavinga around him. And then he just takes it away from Camavinga. They don't even show the Camavinga challenge, which is a bit unfair on him. The Frenchman, he made a very good tackle there. Real Madrid look a little bit disheartened, don't they? Perhaps they're feeling that their Champions League final place is fading away here. Asensio. Well done, Jack Grealish. Gundogan. Pass forwards, Ilkay. Stop going backwards. Well done. Foden. Gundogan. Wide to Grealish. Go on, Jack. Get on him. Grealish takes on Carvajal. Up against Militao. Away from Militao. Nasty challenge on Jack Grealish by Eden Militao. He decides to roll around and pretend he's had his leg broken. Suddenly he sees the yellow card out the pocket of the referee. And he's back up. And he's fine. Nothing wrong with Eden Militao. I wonder what happened there. I mean, how can Militao complain about that? Rolling around the floor 1 minute like his ankle's been snapped. The next minute he's up and he's running around. Kane says Rodri our anchor man. Ajin says Rodri for man of the match. Blue Moon says Rodri the Spanish Fernandinho. I actually think Rodri could be better than Fernandinho in a few years. I really do. Grealish calls his mayhem, says Joel, and he is causing mayhem. Off comes Riyad Mahrez for Manchester City. Perhaps we see Bernardo Silva move to the right-hand side. Phil Foden move to the right-hand side. On comes captain Fernandinho. The pensioner in midfield, isn't he, really? Let's hope he don't run around like one today. City with a free kick here. İlkay Gundogan on it. A goal here for City does book our place in the Champions League final to face local rivals Liverpool. İlkay Gundogan over this one. Rodri equals Busquets and he's prime crossing from Manchester City for İlkay Gundogan. Zinchenko up for the header, out to İlkay Gundogan. Come on İlkay. Pass back to Bernardo Silva. He lumps it forward to Fernandinho. He's on the end of it. Brilliantly, Fernandinho. Dino still. Fernandinho holds it in the corner flag. Out to Jack Grealish. Under pressure from Camavinga. Rodri. Into Joao Cancelo. Do not shoot. Do not shoot. Oh, he shoots and he nearly scores, Joao Cancelo. Good save by Courtois. I don't think it's ever going in. It's a comfortable height. I didn't think he would score, really. I'm surprised he was on target, but it's a good chance for Cancelo there. Zinchenko sends it all the way back to Laporte, and City are in full control this time now with only 5 minutes remaining. Rodri. Jack Grealish. Back to Zinchenko. Gundogan. A forward pass by İlkay Gundogan to Fernandinho. He's under pressure here. Flops on the ball as the Brazilian. That wasn't a free kick, but he gets one. We need to hang on for 15 minutes. Cross comes in. Brilliant save by Thibaut Courtois. Absolutely brilliant save by Thibaut Courtois. Strong hands because he could parry that into the path of a City player in the end. Oh, well done Cancelo. Well done Cancelo. Majestic football from Manchester City there. Zinchenko, what a ball. Grealish has got a 1-on-3 here. Here's Jack Grealish with a Champions League semi-final goal in mind. Jack Grealish! Oh, how has he not got in? Ferland Mendy off the line. Jack Grealish nearly gets himself a Champions League goal. Ferland Mendy off the line. Brilliant defending from the fullback. Grealish must think, what does he have to do to get a goal? He's on it again here, Grealish. Still Grealish. Grealish. Grealish. Grealish. Oh, it's wide the post by Jack Grealish. What a... He's come on and changed the game. He can't believe it. How has he not scored? Danny Carvajal. He sent Carvajal back to Real Madrid's youth team. Oh, Borussia Dortmund before this. Carvajal scrambling on the floor. Arjun says Grealish has bottled it. I don't think so. He's been fantastic there, Grealish. I just don't know how he's not scored. But he's another Sterling, isn't he? All the dribble. All the dribbling skills, all the passing skills. Just can't shoot. I mean, if he finishes that one, that's game over. Here's Gundogan. Out to Cancelo. City are not going to swing this ball in, surely. What an absolute clown Cancelo is for that. We've got one man in the box in, I think. Who was it? Bernardo Silva or someone. There's 5 Real Madrid players around him and Cancelo still swings it in straight into the hands of Thibaut Courtois. Sort of things like that could cost you. Ferland Mendy long. In behind Cancelo. Vinicius Junior's there. Well done, Joao Cancelo. Vinicius into Rodrigo. Benzema says it's mine. What a tackle, Rodri. What a tackle, Rodri. What a tackle, Rodri. Unbelievable. Here's Grealish for City up against Camavinga. And Grealish dribbles it out to play. Throw into Real Madrid. How's Grealish not scored? Grealish bottles it. Thibaut Courtois doing an awesome job. Yeah, he's great, Courtois. But Grealish put it wide in the end, actually. Here's Ferland Mendy. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. The number 21. To Vinicius Junior. If we score, who will it be? Zinchenko nodded it away. The crossing from Real Madrid. Bernardo Silva takes it down. Fede Valverde with a big challenge, referee. And a second time. Referee says play on. Rodri's the complete real team. I know, Rodri's unbelievable. Absolutely incredible, Rodri. He's been so good today. Kane's a fan of both teams, but he wants City to win. Oh, ball into Rodrigo here. Little nutmeg on. Ruben Diaz and Joao Cancelo there to cover City. Clears it away. Well, they'll be clipping that up, Liverpool fans. I'll tell you how much better he is than Virgil van Delegate, who just steps off people, doesn't he, so he doesn't get beat. Great play from Real Madrid. Danny Carvajal. Goal, surely. Asensio misses a sitter. Real Madrid. They should have scored 2 or 3 here today. Asensio's got to score that. Here's Rodrigo. Nacho. Real Madrid throwing. the whole lot at City here. Camavinga to the far post. Benzema across the box. They've scored. Real Madrid have scored. They deserve a goal. They really do deserve a goal. From a Manchester City miss at one end to a Real Madrid goal at the other. Is he offside? No, he's onside. Cancelo's playing him on. What a ball by Benzema across the box. And Rodrigo's there for a tap-in. And City now are in a bit of trouble. Squeaky bum time. City are in trouble now, aren't they? Rodrigo in the 89th minute with a goal. And Real Madrid are backing this guy. Oh my. See, 6 minutes of added time here. 6 minutes of added time. Don't know how that's happened. 6 minutes of added time. If Grealish scores that chance, City are through. Vinicius against Cancelo. 50-50. Vinicius picks it up. Real Madrid are looking like they're going to go and take this game to extra time. Vinicius. Still Vinicius. Oh, Vinicius, brilliant skill. And Rodri's there to help City out again. Cancelo away to Phil Foden. City, you've got to show some fight here. 6 minutes of added time. Phil Mendy with a swing in. Eden Militao down. Rodrigo on the chest. Back out to Eden Militao. Grealish with him. City are struggling here. Carvajal. Swing in. Chance! Oh, they've done it! I told you. Typical City. They've done it. Real Madrid take us to extra time, possibly. Only ourselves to blame. Only ourselves to blame here. City have the chance to go to the Champions League final. And we bottle it. And who's surprised? Who's surprised? Shocking defending again from City. Grealish doesn't get out to Danny Carvajal to stop this cross. He's got to work harder. Cross comes in. Laporte and Diaz half asleep. And Real Madrid could be going to the Champions League final. It's Rodrigo with a header. I mean, you can only blame the players for that, can't you? You can only blame the players. Shocking from City. Real Madrid, I told you. Real Madrid do not stop, do they? They do not give up. They've got a thing about them. And City are in big trouble now. That could be us going out here. 2-1 Real Madrid, 5-5 in aggregate. City have bottled it again. Well done, City. Imagine if Jack Grealish could score. Well, you spend 100 million on a player. You want him to score that chance, don't you? Real Madrid are in again here. Benzema, they're absolutely all over us. Benzema, Rodrigo! Edison with a save. This is absolutely terrible from City. We might as well be Brentford or someone. The quality we're playing at. This is shocking. Real Madrid will score a third here before the 6th minute. Unless we score another one. Crossing from Carvajal into the hands of Edison. Go City. Counter. Do not wait for the extra time. What are you doing? Clowns. What a bunch of idiots this team is. Ourselves to blame. Valverde. Benzema. Good defending by Laporte. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Grealish. You've got to do something here, Grealish. How can you spend £100 million on a player who misses 2 chances and then knocks us out of the Champions League? Zinchenko. Long into Fernandinho. Left it for Phil Foden. Well done, Fernandinho. Phil Foden. Come on, City. Let's get going. Phil Foden. Foden. It's Bernardo Silva. Good defending from Nacho Fernandez. Still City. Grealish. What are you doing? Oh, the referee's playing with ball now. Fernandinho. Still Fernandinho. Foul by Camavinga. Free kick Manchester City in a dangerous position. We've absolutely bottled this. We play it quickly. Foden! Over the bar. Played it quickly, City, and Phil Foden misses his chance. That was a good chance there for City. Good chance for City there. Really good chance for City there. Phil Foden can't shoot. This is the Jack Grealish miss. The first one. Oh, Foden. Good defending from Phil and Mendy. Benzema. Away by Diaz. Phil on Mendy. Down by Fernandinho. The Real Madrid bench are all up and around the team here. Courtois off his line and Courtois away. Asensio looks to take it down. Laporte's going to win this header. He does win the header. Referee says advantage played. Rodri into Zinchenko. Referee, no advantage he's got there. And now they give the offside. 5 minutes of the 6 minutes added time played. How did we concede 2 goals in about 2 minutes? It's over, honestly, says Caden. It quite possibly could be over here. I don't think I can do penalties. Don't think I can do penalties. Shocking from City. Absolutely shocking. Diaz. Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Given away by Bernardo Silva. Behind for a throw into Real Madrid. This is the goal again. I mean, why is 5'5" Rodrigo beating Laporte and Diaz in the area, both 6-footers? Oh, good ball by Grealish. Gundogan can't get the end of it. There's only one side that look like scoring here. Good tackle, Fernandinho. Oh, nasty challenge by Fede Valverde. Gets the yellow card for the challenge on Fernandinho. Fernandinho with a big challenge on the Real Madrid man. He got the ball. The referee knows that. Now Fernandinho's down and Eder Militao is pulling Fernandinho up. Get up, Fernandinho. No use wasting time. It's our own time you're wasting. It's a good challenge by Fernandinho and Asensio. Wins the ball. No worse than a Casemiro challenge, was it? I don't know how the Real Madrid players can complain when they've just seen Casemiro do about 2 or 3 of them and not get booked. And that is a big challenge on Fernandinho by Valverde. If it goes to pen, we lose. Well, yeah, I can't see us winning on penalties, can you? City are certainly not a side to win on penalties. Absolutely shocking performance in the last 10 minutes. Zinchenko with a swing in on the cross. Headed away by Real Madrid corner, Manchester City. The referee says no, because Fernandinho's been sat on the floor for so long. We go to extra time. City versus Real Madrid extra time. To say I'm worried is an understatement. I think City are going out here. Terry Albion says keep the faith. Ender says I cannot believe this. Well, Real Madrid look to be going to the Champions League final here. The momentum is with them. The momentum certainly is with them. And City are, what, mentally weak? Mentally weak Manchester City side. And that's what's cost us. It was a Rodrigo goal. Diaz and Laporte. The cross shouldn't get in there. Grealish should be there. You spend £100 million on a winger who can't score, who can't pass, who can't dribble, who can't defend. And that's what you get. So the second half, well, the first half of extra time will be coming up shortly. I always had a feeling Real Madrid would do it, and they always seem to do it. Have a short break, and we're back in a few seconds or a few minutes for this extra time. Well, we could see Manchester City knocked out of the Champions League. So, extra time in this second leg is coming. MK says, cheers to the commentary. It's not over yet, MK. There's still another 30 minutes of football, is it? Left. City are terrible, aren't they, defensively? We have thrown away a game there when we should have finished it off. And we have to mention what has cost Manchester City today. Is it defensively being poor? Yes. But the game should be dead and buried, shouldn't it? That Grealish double chance. If we sign Harry Kane, then we score them 2 chances and go to the Champions League final. Instead, we spend the £100 million on Jack Grealish. And that is the way it seems to have gone to Manchester City this season. I can't say anything else, but I don't know what to say. Honestly, the fact that we've thrown it away like that is unbelievable. Real Madrid look like they're going to go through. We have to build our defence up this half, says Brandon. Brandon, it doesn't matter what the defence do because we can't score our chances, can we? We've had 3 or 4 chances that Real Madrid usually score. They have had plenty of chances, to be fair to them, and I think they probably do deserve 2 goals. But we should have stopped that. City should have stopped that. And for Real Madrid to get 2 goals in as many minutes shows the lack of discipline, the lack of concentration, and the stupidity of this side at times. And it's been shown here today, hasn't it? And we've only got ourselves to blame if City go out here. The players, they can drop down to their knees and put their heads in their hands and moan about things. They've only got themselves to blame in this game because we should have scored those 2 chances and we shouldn't have defended so poorly. Grealish has got to stop that cross, and Laporte and Diaz cannot be being beaten by a 5'5" Brazilian in the air, can they really? But they have been, and that is what has cost Manchester City, and it will cost us massively in this season because we will only have the Premier League to play for where no slip-ups can be afforded. And we will not have the Champions League to look back on. It's massive. It's absolutely massive. And this game is going to go deep into the night, isn't it? And it could even go to penalties, which I really, really hope not. Really hope not. So the second half is actually kicked off. The adverts on BT stop straight away. And there's a streaker on the pitch who's probably going to have to get kicked off here. Doing a bit of a runabout. There's a few streakers on the pitch. They can't seem to catch them. The referee says stop the clock. The second half of this extra time is spoiled by someone running on the field. But the referee will give the ball back to Real Madrid, I think, who were in possession, for a throw-in. So 15 minutes until half-time. Another 50 minutes then. Until the end of extra time. All to play for here. It is pretty much 0-0, isn't it? It is. I don't know how. And City have wasted that first leg massively. We've wasted the second leg as well. Here's Camavinga. Out to Mendy, the fullback. Vinicius Jr. Pulled by Joao Cancelo. And here's Vinicius Jr. And Real Madrid look lively. And it's Karim Benzema! Oh, Edison, wow. He can't catch it. He drops it, luckily. He picks it up still. Weak hands from Edison. You can see the difference, the contrast in the 2 sides here. Real Madrid want to go forward. Manchester City are happy to play around with it at the back. I hope we don't want penalties. Because we're not the team to win on penalties, are we? Here is Edison. I'm Eric Laporte. Brings the ball out the back for Manchester City. Goes back to Rodri. Joel says we should have gone through. Poor defending. Yeah, and poor finishing. Do not forget the finishing. If we score that chance with Grealish, it's game over. And we're in the Champions League final. Here's Mendy. Camavinga. Eden Militao. City have made themselves play another 30 minutes of football as well. Here's Camavinga for Real Madrid, who's changed the game for them in this midfield. He drives the ball forward. Camavinga wide to Rodrigo. And across the box to Karim Benzema. He's down in the box here. And it's a penalty for Real Madrid. Game over. Penalty for Real Madrid. Diaz sticks his leg out. Benzema goes over it. It's always going to be a penalty. And Manchester City are going out the Champions League. Well done, Real Madrid. Well done, Manchester City. Crazy your own downfall. Diaz has had an absolute shocker today. Camavinga brings the ball forward. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. It's a penalty from Diaz. He doesn't get the ball. No, he doesn't get the ball. Silly challenge from Diaz. And what he needs to know is you're always going to get a penalty. Real Madrid are always going to get a penalty whether Diaz gets the ball or not there because he's followed through on Benzema. And Real Madrid now look to go through the Champions League final. This side is... It's hard to be impressed with this team, isn't it? Is it Premier League or bust now? Premier League or bust now. Karim Benzema, of course, has got to score this penalty, which he has missed his last 4 before the City game. Bear in mind. And I do not see Karim Benzema missing this penalty from the spot. Ederson is being told by the referee to stay on his line. Manchester City have taken a leaf out of Spurs' book, which is our page out of Spurs' book. I don't know what I'm saying there. Just bottle everything, and Karim Benzema steps up here to score the penalty. Karim Benzema, and Real Madrid look to be going to the Champions League final. 3-1 to Madrid in the night, 6-5 to Madrid in aggregate. Manchester City are absolutely useless. And we're going out the Champions League, it looks like. Shocking from City. Benzema down the box. Stupid challenge from Diaz. And City are now behind in the game for the first time. And, you know, it's not just on this leg. It's not just on this leg. Gogo Zappelli says, I'm done. It's not just on this leg, is it? Of course, we have to think about how City should have done the job in the first leg. We didn't. And it all goes back to, I say, that July the 1st until August the 31st, where Manchester City decided not to sign a striker in the summer. And that is what will see Real Madrid go to the Champions League final as it stands. Pep Guardiola, what can I say? This side has completely thrown away our chances. Raheem Sterling to come on. Lee's not going to score, is he? So, it's hard to not admit defeat here for City. Hard to not admit defeat from this poor performance from a very poor side in the end. Here's Aymeric Laporte bringing the ball from Manchester City. Liverpool will beat this Real Madrid side. I have no doubt about that. Another Champions League trophy perhaps for Jurgen Klopp. Another failure in Europe for Pep Guardiola. Here's Joao Cancelo. Brings the ball forward for Manchester City. Into Phil Foden. Behind to Bernardo Silva. It's overhit. Tackled by Nacho Fernandez. It's a corner for Manchester City. It's a hard watch, this one. It is a clear corner by Nacho, who somehow tries to complain. Terry Albion says he ain't scored it yet. I assume you mean the penalty. He has now. He has now. Here's Ilkay Gundogan. Swinging for City. It's the far post to Jack Grealish. Diaz wins the header. And Real Madrid clear away. I said it wasn't done. I saw what it did to Chelsea, Real Madrid. City clearly. Mentality issue perhaps in the side. Definitely a finishing issue. Here's Ederson for Manchester City. Guardiola is saying get that ball forward. City are better than this, says MK. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure they are. I'm not quite sure they are. Here's Aymeric Laporte. It would take something pretty incredible for City to go through here, wouldn't it? Here's Aymeric Laporte. Real Madrid sit in their shape and hold on here. Cancelo. This is the worst City performance this season. Quite possibly. Was it worse than the Liverpool game in the semi-final? Grealish. Gives the ball away, Jack Grealish. But he is fouled by Nacho. Nacho has a few words for Jack Grealish. Grealish is not interested in listening to Nacho Fernandez. Free kick for Manchester City. Just get it to pen, says Blue Moon. We're very lucky to get to penalties here, I believe. Phil Foden over this free kick is poor delivery after poor delivery in here. What is this? Says the missed part. Yeah. Gundogan with a swing in. Laporte in there, cleared away. Zinchenko at the far post. Zinchenko looking to swing one away from Rodrigo. Crossing by Zinchenko. Fernandinho sends one up and into the stands here on the volley. Ederson a mile the wrong way here in the penalty. I think even if he'd gone the right way, Karim Benzema was always going to beat him. Side netting. Perfect penalty from the Frenchman. Brandon Shaw's, we're out. Quite right, we're out. Quite right, we are out. Good goal from Benzema. City bottled the first leg really with the chances. And we've thrown away the second leg as well. By the team that have been the better team, haven't they, Real Madrid? Let's be honest. Real Madrid have been the better team. Long ball foul by Real Madrid. Diaz down. Probably Diaz's worst performance in a City shirt, actually. Zinchenko. Laporte. Out to Cancelo on this right-hand side. Cancelo nods it on. I don't know what Joao Cancelo is doing here. But that is absolutely shocking from the fullback. Absolutely shocking. Ferland Mendy. Looking for a throw in here. Mendy's taking his time here. Seems to only be the Real Madrid players who get booked for wasting time. The ref seems to hurry City up, but not Madrid. Cancelo dives over the boards to pick the ball up. We're so close, says Zapelli. We were so close. I think we're very far away now. Very, very far away now from reaching the Champions League final. Here's Phil Foden. Grealish. Who's come on and done nothing but harm the side, really. Diaz. Sterling. Oh, Raheem Sterling. Get Sterling. He's just come on, Sterling, but what's he going to do? Here's Ruben Diaz. Brandon says, if we win, I'll be shocked. City don't come from behind, unfortunately, Brandon. That's not in our DNA. Not this team, anyway. Here's Jack Grealish from Manchester City. Into Ilkay Gundogan. We need Grealish to step up now and get a goal, don't we? Here's Fernandinho. Gundogan. Zinchenko. City trying something. Grealish. Zinchenko takes it off Grealish. Back to Grealish possibly. Zinchenko down the box! Referee says no penalty. We're not going to get one even if there is one. I don't think so. Zinchenko could win back. Back to Grealish. You just give the ball away again. Well, if he's not worried about his hair, Grealish, and actually worried about his footballing ability, we might have a chance here. Sterling getting back, doing a bit of defending. What a challenge by Raheem Sterling. Should be playing him at fullback. How is this a free kick? What a challenge by Sterling. The referee says that's a foul. If you're Casemiro, go ahead. But Raheem Sterling, no way. No way can you make challenges like that if you're wearing a City shirt. Casemiro, go and break someone's leg. Good challenge by Sterling. Gets the man and the ball. Well, the Italians cost the English again in the form of the referee. And Rodrigo's taking his time getting up here. Zinchenko took an absolute dive in the box there. Grealish wasn't even looking at it, and he was still appealing for it. Idiot, absolute idiot. Get Rodrigo off. If I was Fernandinho, I'd pick him up by his hair and drag him off now. Real Madrid fans know. Carlo Ancelotti's done it again. 3-time Champions League winner, the Italian. And he's going to do it for a 4th time, possibly. Joel Malone says, I thought this was the season we won it. Sadly, Joel, you think too much of this side. I thought we'd get to the final. I personally thought we'd get to the final today. But I didn't think we'd win it. I thought we'd get to the final, but I didn't think we'd win it. I think we would lose to Liverpool in the final. And if you think about it, would you rather lose to Liverpool in the final or Real Madrid in the semi-final? I'd take this loss over Liverpool in the final. I really would. But, you know, if you get to the final, you give yourself that chance, don't you? We won't give ourselves that chance. And the players they can only blame themselves. I don't think the tactical changes have been an issue. Here's Rodrigo, who's suddenly back up on his feet. A miracle has been performed on the Bernabeu pitch here. Here's Gundogan, Foden, City, come on now. Foden, great skill. Out to Jack Grealish. Oh, he's going backwards, Grealish. Into Fernandinho. Wide to Joao Cancelo. Cancelo with a swing in here to Gundogan. It nearly falls to Foden. Danny Carvajal deals with it. Puts it behind for a throw-in. Easily dealt with by Real Madrid. Not good enough for Manchester City. Zinchenko. Let's see if Sterling can create anything here. Sterling. Grealish. Come on, Jack. Come on. We need you. Sterling. What are you doing, Sterling? What are you doing, Sterling? Sterling's trying to cross it when there's a player like a millimetre in front of him. Comes back and hits him in the hand and he gives him ball when Grealish is stood in space. Never getting in the box, that. Moron. Just City being City, says Blue Moon. Played 103 minutes of football here. Benzema is off. Well, At least he might not get another goal, because he's off. 43 goals in 43 games. We said he'd score. But it's not hard to score, is it, when you play against a side that are so mentally weak like Manchester City. You saw Liverpool last night. 2-0 down to Villarreal. Dug the heels in, come back and won 3-2. Different animal, Liverpool. They really are to Manchester City, unfortunately. And Liverpool can come back from these situations. City have got the chance to prove that they can. Unfortunately, I don't think we will. Zinchenko with a header and a long ball from Courtois. Camavinga nods it back to Zinchenko. Down to Laporte. He just puts his foot through it and lumps it away. Pep Guardiola looks around. Foden keeps it in. Down to Dani Ceballos, who will take a tumble when the opportunity arises. Dani Ceballos. And it's a throw into Real Madrid. An attacking position. Could get another one here, Real, which would well and truly finish the tie. The ball boy is taking his time now as he slowly throws the ball to Dani Carvajal. Here's Carvajal. Swung in by Dani Carvajal. Oh, Cancelo's positioning is absolutely shocking. Asensio, good tackle by Cancelo. There is Joao Cancelo. Into Raheem Sterling, get running. Get running, what a challenge by Nacho Fernandez. Could do with a bit of that at the back, couldn't we? A bit of fight. Bit of fight at the back. Real Madrid wanted the penalty for a perhaps handball. Does hit Joao Cancelo's hand here. Could be a penalty here for Real Madrid. There was a penalty against Laporte. Nacho, full blade challenge there. Make sure Sterling doesn't put his foot in. Zinchenko. Here's Grealish one-on-one with Carvajal. Grealish. Oh, into Gundogan. Good pass. Gundogan. Fernandinho. Over to Sterling. Sterling to the box here. Foden. Foden. Oh, Phil! Phil Foden with a chance. Messes it up. Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Another goal will take us to take us to penalties. Sterling. Sterling still. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. City are trying to do miracles here. Running through challenges like that. It's not going to happen. No doubt City lose just because Real Madrid have a different mentality. Quite right. Real Madrid always thought they were going to go through here, didn't they? They believed. Even at 1-0 down, you can sense the belief in this Madrid side. We need to focus on the Premier League, says Joe. Well, we will be doing now, won't we? And what if we don't win that either? This is probably the worst season since a few seasons ago. Grealish into Zinchenko. Poor pass. Poor touch as well from Zinchenko. Grealish, terrible movement. Here's Gundogan. 30 seconds left of the first half here. Ruben Diaz. Wide to Sterling. Do City have it in them? Sterling. Cross it! Diaz and Laporte in there. Cross it. Crossing! Fernandinho's just missed the sitter at the far post. Well, this is what you have when you have a 65-year-old midfielder in there. Oh, Foden with a header. Good save by Courtois. Fernandinho has got to finish it. Good header by Foden. Fernandinho's got to score that. And he misses the captain. Fernandinho misses. And that is the first half of extra time over. Fernandinho misses. What a save by Courtois. But Fernandinho has got to score. Those fine margins are the difference between Manchester City and Real Madrid. One side will score their chances when they most need them, and one side won't. What a save by Courtois, by the way, but Fernandinho's got to finish. He's got to finish that. He's got to finish that, the captain. Good save by Courtois. Good save by Courtois on the header by Phil Foden. A crossing by Joao Cancelo, but I think Fernandinho's got to score that. The better side are Real Madrid here. And the better side will go to the Champions League final. City were the better side in, of course, the first leg. But what's the difference? They capitalised on their playing better and we haven't. And we've only got ourselves to blame. Fernandinho's not the player he was and he's just proved it. Well, we can't really judge him on goals, Joel, because that's not his job. But we need to score. Look at that. All smiles from the Real Madrid players. They look happy. They look confident. And I think they should be. I think they should be very confident. The fans are bouncing. They're smiling. I think they know they're going through. They know they're going to another Champions League final. They know Manchester City have once again thrown it away in an important moment, haven't we? We had our ticket booked, didn't we? We had our ticket booked for that final. And we threw it away. I mean, if you say you're surprised, I wouldn't believe you, because I'm certainly not surprised. Well done, Real Madrid. Second 15 minutes to go here for City to try and prove themselves. I don't think we're going to see it. The players will all drop the deck when that final whistle goes. Head in hands and moaning about how hard it is and how devastated they are. But there's no fingers to point. That penalty for Real Madrid was harsh, but it was a penalty. One side's clinical and one side's not. 15 minutes for Manchester City to get away to the Champions League final. Can we do it? Be against all odds, wouldn't it? Militao comes to the back of Phil Foden. It's a free kick Real Madrid's way. So Militao absolutely smashes Phil Foden and he gives a free kick the other way. I mean, how is this a free kick to Real Madrid? Militao comes straight to the back of Phil Foden, smashes him, and he gives a free kick to Real Madrid. That's the quality of referee we're up against, unfortunately. When he's blowing his whistle before he's even hit the deck there, the referee. I'd go and leave a tackle on him, Fernandinho. I mean, if I were Fernandinho here, with seconds left, I'd go and foul the referee. He gets a red card. He's not in Champions League next season. He's playing in Brazil, so what difference does it make? I think he should go and do it, but, you know, there we are. Dani Carvajal on this free kick for Real Madrid. The game is absolutely over, it feels like. Real Madrid are taking a long time. Blue Moon says ref won them the game. Certainly not Blue Moon. The referee has not won the game. I wouldn't say he's been perfect, but he's not at fault for the goals, is he? The referee didn't make Jack Grealish miss a sitter. Didn't make Fernandinho miss a sitter, did he? He didn't make Diaz and Laporte defend like the Chuckle Brothers at the back. What can you do? Militao's on the floor again. All 6'4" of him against, what, 5'7" Phil Foden, who weighs probably half what he weighs. Real Madrid play the game, but they're experienced in this competition. They know how to play the game. And tactically, Ancelotti has done us. Grealish. Brilliant from Grealish. And a good ball to Phil Foden. And Foden looking to run Militao. And Foden with the ball to Sterling. What a ball. Well, he's not going to score, is he? Sterling. Raheem Sterling. Well, it's just laughable, Sterling, at times. Got a trampoline on his boot there as he tries to take a first touch. Pings off him. It's his chest, actually. And Nacho Fernandez. Oh, Nacho Fernandez. Throws himself to the floor after he kicks Sterling. And a free kick to Real Madrid. I mean, should City have taken it to the corner flag and wasted it there when we were 1-0 up? Joe Malone says Carson will be better. Quite possibly. Oh, Adam Militao's down now. His career's ended. He can't move. Hands on head moment for him. The stretcher's coming on. I'm sure once the stretcher's on, he'll get straight back up. The referee said he's adding the time on. I very much doubt that. And Jesus Vallejo was going to come on. He's actually terrible. So perhaps they can please bring him on. Adam Militao saying he's got a groin problem or something. Kissing of the badge of the Real Madrid fans there. They've not shown the City fans. I'm not sure exactly where they sit in the Bernabeu. And Vallejo is going to come on. And City waits as Real Madrid waste time. And they will continue to waste time, won't they? And this is taking a long time here. So maybe another 2 minutes or so. Pep Guardiola looks dejected. I think he knows it's over, doesn't he? He knows it's over. Militao, he's punching his thigh here. I wouldn't let him back on. And if he's actually pulled his groin or whatever he seems to have pulled, his inner thigh, you'd get running at him, wouldn't you, really? If you were Raheem Sterling. I suspect Sterling won't because he's got to control the ball first before he runs at a player. Goal kick, or a free kick anyway, for the foul Nacho, which seems like an age ago now. It's wasted about 3 minutes there, Real Madrid. And Courtois sends it long. Zinchenko, good header. Straight behind for a throw into Real Madrid. City, no, it's it. They know they're done. And Milit's out. Lazarus is here. It's a Bible story. He's back on and he's fine. And funnily enough, he can run as well as he could before the injury. Back they go to Thibaut Courtois to Real Madrid. Long ball. Laporte's going to win this header. Ceballos has one thing in his mind, which is jumping into Aymeric Laporte. Here is Zinchenko. Gundogan. Here's Ruben Diaz. Cancelo. Diaz out to Aymeric Laporte. City look out of ideas. They look out of fight. They look out of the Champions League. Good tackle by Vinicius Jr. and Cancelo, but Cancelo wins it back. Holy Jesus, what a miracle, says Blue Moon. I know, Militao's up, and he's fine. Who'd have thought? Here's Grealish. Poor touch by Jack Grealish, sends him backwards, and he's running back to his own goal here. Grealish. Perhaps the worst signing in Manchester City history. At the moment, he is. Even Wilfried Bonney's giving Jack Grealish a run for his money at the moment. I think purely on the price tag of 100 million. You spend 100 million on a player and you get an Instagram model. You don't end up really happy, do you? Here's Bernardo Silva. Grealish needs to score a goal for us, really. Oh, nasty challenge by Vinicius and Bernardo Silva. City keep going here. Bernardo Silva. There's just no energy in the game at all here for City. Absolutely no energy in the game. It seems like the players know it's over, really. You know, and Real Madrid are 1-0 down and still going. We're 3-1 down and we just give up. Sad for all the Man City fans, but it's astonishing what Real Madrid have done this season, especially Benzema. Quite right, Manu Trollol. Benzema's been fantastic, hasn't he? Diaz at the far post, dealt with by Militao. Ceballos gives away to Grealish. Well done, Jack. Grealish. Back out to Sterling. Oh, Sterling, what are you doing? Raheem Sterling should cross it. Tries to beat a man. What does he think he does? He gives it away. And Real Madrid get a throw in now. Sterling's just terrible. Absolutely terrible. Vallejo's coming on. Lucas Vazquez is coming on as well. Joel says they better beat the Scousers. I don't think they will. Liverpool don't battle games like us, do they? Unfortunately. Here's Ceballos. Carvajal. Rodrigo. Carvajal. Brilliant football from Real Madrid. Fantastic football from Real Madrid. And Carvajal looks to release Vinicius Jr. It's a poor pass in the end. Cancelo takes it backwards. Fernandinho's gone centre-back now, it seems. And Aymeric Laporte moving more into the midfield, who seems to be limping. Grealish, who's just kept it in there, Jack Grealish. And then he gives it straight to Real Madrid. Well done, Grealish. Rodrigo. Oh, Zinchenko, you absolute idiot. Why foul him there? Zinchenko just takes his legs. It's a tackle of frustration, yes. But why do that? Stupid from Zinchenko. So stupid. So stupid. He's not going to make that foul there. He's going nowhere. Zappelli says it's over. I think it was over the minute they scored that second goal, wasn't it, really? Stupid from... Oh, Militao's down again. No surprise he's here. Eder Militao is down. Get up. We still have next year, says Cottas. Been saying that for how many years now? Blue Moon says no fight, no character left in the game. Yeah, the team's finished. Militao, the stretcher's coming on for him. I guarantee as soon as it gets there, he's back up. And he is. Surprise, surprise. Eder Militao walks off. He's absolutely fine, Eder Militao. There's nothing wrong with him. He just walks off normally. With his set of veneers shining in the lights here at the Bernabeu. He's absolutely fine. Get off. Nothing wrong with him. He can't believe he's being substituted. Pep Guardiola giving some instructions to his team. I don't think there's much Pep can do, really. His team have thrown it away. 5 minutes or so left. Vinicius Jr.'s down as well now. So another 3 or 4 minutes Real Madrid will waste. as they look to go to the Champions League final. Brilliant from Carlo Ancelotti. Bet Mbappe wishes he joined them this year. Could have won the Champions League with Real Madrid, couldn't he? Blue Moon says he can't bother anymore, he's going to bed. Well, I hope you don't miss anything big. I don't think you will. I think if I wasn't doing the live, you could easily, you know, go to bed. But there might be something. As they say, it's the hope that kills you, isn't it? So Lucas Vázquez is on for Vinicius Jr. Jesus Vallejo, he's on for Eden Militao. Vinicius Jr. said he didn't want to come off. But he is coming off. So Vázquez, who's played a lot of football at right back for Real Madrid. So that's a defensive change from Ancelotti. Vallejo's got a look at someone, but I'm not sure who. He does look like someone. Free kick for them. Bro, where's Hazard, says Joe Malone. I think he's injured. I'm not surprising there, am I? I think Hazard's injured. Here is Vázquez. Camavinga. Good skill by Camavinga. Grealish muscles him to the floor. The referee's always going to give a free kick, Grealish. Another free kick to Real Madrid to swing in. Whew. 115 minutes played, 10 minutes of the second half, 5 minutes left. Here's Valverde. Into the corner flag for Real Madrid, kicks it off. Grealish, Sterling, run Sterling, run Sterling. Good tackle by Camavinga. Same sort of challenge Sterling got booked for. Camavinga's changed this game for Madrid. Every single time he comes on, Camavinga, he changes the game for Madrid. They always look to him, don't they? Don't know why they don't start him. If he's changing games for them, they need to start him, don't they? Here's Ederson for Manchester City. Pep Guardiola is saying to his players, get forward. We'll take it to penalties and lose on them instead. A missed header here. Sterling, Carvajal, Vázquez underneath it and away. Fernandinho with a header. Laporte's playing at striker here for City. Throw into Real Madrid. This is absolutely shocking football from City. We took our best player in Kevin De Bruyne off, didn't we? And he wasn't our best player in the game, however, though. He was terrible. I think as soon as we brought Gundogan on, did we get a goal? And then Gundogan, Grealish is... City right now loading, says Joel Malone. Yeah, I think they're asleep. I think the whole team is asleep. I don't... What's going to frustrate me is, you look at this team now, and they do not look bothered to go and win this game. At the end of the game, they'll all be doing, oh, you know, it's so awful, and I'm so disappointed, and all this. And, well, why don't you show it in the game, you know? Why don't you show some emotion in the game? Ederson sends the players long. Can City do it? A 3-2 defeat in Madrid would take us to penalties. Minutes left. Long ball by Ederson. Laporte with a header. Cancelo. Another long ball by City. What a ball by Cancelo, straight to a Real Madrid shirt. Zinchenko down to Fernandinho. Fernandinho up and underneath it. Cancelo up against Ceballos. Straight to Real Madrid. Giving away. Bernardo Silva wins it back. Ceballos with a nasty challenge, as he usually does. Gets away with it. Here's Raheem Sterling. Sterling, great skill. Sterling taken down. Referee says no free kick. You're wearing the wrong coloured shirt, Raheem Sterling. If you had a white shirt and Vinicius Jr. on the back, you get a free kick for that. It wasn't a free kick. It's a dive from Raheem Sterling, in fact. But it's no worse than a dive than Vinicius Jr. Real Madrid is celebrating absolutely everything on the bench now, as they waste another few minutes. Well, we might as well be Spurs, because we're a bunch of bottle jobs. Absolute bunch of bottle jobs. Thibaut Courtois takes another 45 seconds or so to take this goal kick. We're still waiting for him to take the goal kick. We're still waiting for him to take the goal kick. And he sends it long. Zinchenko with a header. Lumped away by Lucas Vázquez. Asensio against Diaz. Gundogan can't keep it in. Puts it behind for another throw into Real Madrid. About 30 seconds remain in the game. There's a minute, but would say 30 seconds by the time they finished. Patrice Evra is in the ground with his phone out filming. I'm sure he's going to put something on about City not getting to a Champions League final or something, which is usually what he does. Here's Zinchenko for Manchester City. Cancelo lumps it long. Foden. Foden still. One back by Vallejo. Referee says no free kick. Sterling. Into Gundogan. Wide to Jack Grealish. Can City create one last chance? Grealish. Grealish. Grealish. Wins a corner, does he, for Manchester City? He does, Jack Grealish. Seconds remain in this Champions League semi-final second leg of extra time, where Manchester City, there's 3 minutes of added time. Well, that is an utter joke. An utter joke. 3 minutes of added time is a complete and utter joke. Adam Militao was on the pitch, on the floor longer than 3 minutes. Fernandinho nods it in. Oh, what a crap header by Fernandinho. How is there only 3 minutes of added time when you've had Militao on the floor for 3 minutes? How is there only 3 minutes of added time here? Shocking. Manchester City are out. Hang your heads in shame, City players, because you've only yourself to blame here. Thibaut Courtois takes 52 seconds to take this here. Madrid lump it forward. Cancelo. Asensio, celebrations there. They know it's coming to... Could be, what? Another Champions League for Real Madrid here. 14 for them. Looks like it's on its way. Ederson. Looks to send the ball forward. Taking his time here. Keep going, Ederson. Ederson lumps it forward towards Laporte. Zinchenko gets a head on it. Camavinga with a touch on it. Ferland Mendy away. And out for a throw-in. City. It's now or never, isn't it? We've got to get a goal now. Right now. If we're going to go to penalties. Not that we'll score. We won't win on penalties anyway, but it'd be nice to show we actually came from behind for once, but I just can't see it happening. Bernardo Silva into Raheem Sterling. Ruben Diaz. Well done, Diaz. Lumps one in to Fernandinho. Out to Joao Cancelo. One decent cross. Could change the game here. Bernardo Silva. A swing in from Bernardo. Easy header away and a terrible cross from Bernardo Silva. All the way through to Ederson. As City continue to push. Ederson seems in no rush. It's Uefa versus City now, says Joe Malone. Well, the 3 minutes is a joke, but Courtois drops in it, game over. Real Madrid will be going to the Champions League final. Congratulations, Real Madrid. Congratulations. Better side. Better side. If you win 3-1, you're certainly the better side. And the players, it is only their fault. I'll do maybe, like we did after the Liverpool game, a little comment on the game, a video on how we performed and so on. The referee has blown full time at 2 minutes and 50 seconds despite there being 3 added minutes. Well, it's a minimum of 3 added minutes and the referee blows the whistle at 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Well, is there anything Karim Benzema can't do? Probably not blackmail people, because he's done that. But anything he can't do, he scored a goal against Manchester City here, hasn't he? And he sent Real Madrid to the Champions League final. So Real Madrid versus Liverpool, congratulations to them. I hope they win it. I hope they win it. I don't think they will. There's no use getting the tears out of City players. And I'm sure the social media teams will be out. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. That's the way it happens, isn't it, in football? Thank you very much for watching. I won't do an analysis of the game. I'll do an analysis of the game maybe tomorrow. There's no use doing one now, trust me. Jack Grealish looking sad on the pitch there. He's crap, Grealish. I'll tell you what. Absolute crap, Grealish. 100 million. You might as well bought £101 million players. Because he's useless. So another legend leaves Manchester City without a trophy in Fernandinho. And like I said, thanks for watching. And we'll see you guys for the next Manchester City away game. I'll do a live since we're back. I was hoping to do a live for a big win as City goes to the Champions League final. But we don't. Because City just haven't got it in them, have they? Who else can they blame but themselves? The tears are coming out. Go to the away fans, says Pep. You let us all down. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching. So introducing the We Are City worldwide fan channel club membership scheme. It's a chance for you guys to support the channel just a little bit more. In this video, this short little video, I'm just going to explain to you what it is, what you'll get from each of them, and will it affect the channel? That's probably the main question you guys are thinking of. Of course, you guys want to know, will it affect the channel? I'll answer that straight away. No, nothing on the channel will change. Everything will be exactly the same. It already is. Nothing's changing. This membership scheme, this club, the We Are City club, is just a little bit extra for you guys if you want to, really support the channel and just get a little bit extra. And in that case, you'll be paying. So I'll tell you what it is and what you'll get for each one. So the We Are City Bronze Club, this is our, first starting tier of membership. And to be part of the Bronze Club, it would be 99p a month, a pound a month, really, £12 a year, that's all it is. And for that, you get the basics, but you do get a little bit extra than that. So you get the loyalty badges that I've created that are on screen now. So the longer you're a member, the better the loyalty badge gets, and eventually you can be a Champions League winner here with your Bronze Club. You can be get these, so you can use them in live streams, these custom emojis here. I've made a few of them. As you guys, start to become members, the more I can add. So these are the current ones at the moment that you guys can use. And then finally, one that is an exclusive thing just for you guys is career mode uncut gameplay, or any gaming video uncut gameplay. So when I put the videos out and you guys watch them, the gameplay is cut into highlights to keep the videos down to around 40 minutes. The gameplay will be uncut, so the video will be about an hour long, maybe a bit longer, and the gameplay is the full game. You can watch the full game, no highlights, no edits, get to see every little bit of action. That's what you get if you join the We Are City Bronze Club. So if you join the We Are City Silver Club, that would be $3.99 per month, a little bit more, but this is what I'd call our main membership scheme. This is the one you want to be on if you want the real extras. So you get, just like before, the loyalty badges, the custom emojis, and also the career mode uncut gameplay, but you get a lot more extra. You get early access to every single upload and every bit of content on this channel. So every time I upload a video, I tend to upload, sometimes I can be in 3 months advance, sometimes I can be in a few days advance, but every single time, as soon as I upload that video, you guys get to watch it. You watch it instantly. Never wait for a video ever again. They'll be right on your screen. You can even watch them as box sets and maybe watch a full season if you wait a few weeks, where some people will only be 3 or 4 episodes in. If you're our Silver Club member, you can watch a full box set possibly of the We Are City career mode gaming episodes or so on. You also get a little bit extra than that. You get an exclusive career mode series, a career mode series that only you as Silver Club and above Gold Club members will get to see. That is something which is pretty exciting. A series just for you guys, a series that won't be on the channel at all. You also get a monthly live Q&A where you guys get to ask me about the ongoings on the channel, what's going off the channel and so on, and give your input on whether you think that we should do a certain thing or not. You guys are really important. And also you get photos and status updates. So that is a little thing which is not massive, but every time I make a sign in the career mode or I do anything in career mode, you get to see it ages in advance. I'll take a picture, post it on the community tab, only for you guys as members to see, to know what is happening behind the scenes here on the channel. And finally, our highest tier of membership will be to join the We Are City Gold Club. £5.49 per month. You may say that is quite steep, but listen to the extras you get on this. You get the badges and the custom emojis. You get the early access to every single upload. You get the career mode uncut gameplay. You get monthly live Q&As just like the silver level. You get exclusive career mode series, but just a bit more than that. You get member polls, you get shout outs in videos. Your name will be mentioned in our videos. You will be ingrained in the DNA of this channel. And then finally, you get live commentary on non-Man City matches. So I do live commentary on the City games. You guys will be able to listen to me do live commentary together with you, sharing non-Man City matches. So we'll put out a schedule. You guys, the gold members, will pick which games you wish me to do the commentary on, and I'll do a commentary on one of those games which you guys get to watch along with me. It's really exciting if you're a gold member. I know that a gold member is a massive change. Silver members where you want to be, really, that's our main one. Gold members just a little bit extra for, suppose, you super fans who want to support the channel. And honestly, it is really appreciated if you join any level of our club's bronze, silver or gold club. That extra exclusive content you guys will get. Now, I've looked at what other creators have done with their memberships, and I think I'm offering way more than a lot of them are. You get, bang for your buck, as they say. I'm trying to offer as much as I can for the lowest price possible, because I believe you guys deserve that here on the channel. So nothing changed on the channel. Membership scheme is now live. Please go ahead. If you want to be a member of the We Are City channel, if you want to join the club, then join it. Your support is really appreciated. I understand if you can't join, don't feel the need to join. But if you want to support the channel, just to get this to another level and be ingrained, like I said, if you're a gold member, ingrained in the DNA of the channel, mentioned in every video, then please go and join. Click that join button, join the We Are City club, and join us and be a member today.